Hello, fellow travelers.
Hello.
Good evening, good evening. It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV. It is Friday night again.
Yes, it is.
So what does that mean?
That means they made a brave attempt at getting everyone in here. We have 12 waiting.
There you go. You're only 38 away from me putting that headband on.
Only
but I
38.
like the attempt.
We're going in the right direction.
I like the attempt. That's great. So let's see who all is starting out the weekend with us tonight. I see Anthony Simone in the house. Welcome in, Anthony. Anthony, who, by the way, did a very nice first live stream yesterday. So he will be doing live streams every Thursday at 10 p.m. EST from now on. And
we're looking forward.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. So welcome in, Anthony, and great job yesterday. Rachel Loves Disney is in the house as well. Welcome, Rachel. I see MGM Family Travels in the house. Bill and Lucy, welcome in, guys.
Good to have you here.
Absolutely. Hey, look who joined us from the RV community, Honey and me. I remember you. It has been a while. We haven't talked a whole lot, but I do remember you because
I think they stopped by here before.
You sure?
I think maybe. Let us know.
Yeah, you'd be the best judge
of that.
You
look familiar.
So anyways, Honey is the name of the RV that she has.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah. So hence the name Honey and Me. So big shout out to you and welcome in tonight on this night out edition of our live stream. So let's see here. Rafael in there, only needs 333 more. So Rafael from Visos Travel is in the house as well. So let's give him the welcome he deserves. Rafael from Visos Travel.
I didn't take this off.
Okay.
He did it all.
I did it all wrong.
He did it all wrong.
Yeah, okay, so let's see here. I'm supposed to take
Click that
this one off.
There
we go. So there he is. So Rafael from Visos Travel, the first fellow traveler ever to both make a donation and to purchase in our web shop. So he went for the double right there. He does 2 live streams every week, typically 1 trivia and 1 hangout. What?
And he does pop-up live streams. Surprise!
Yeah, apparently he did a pop-up live stream as well.
Today.
And he is known for awesome travel videos, and the guy has a great sense of humor. So welcome in, Rafael. All right, so who else do we have in here? I see. Oh, there he is.
Hi, Malcolm.
There is Malcolm Hogan, our very own. Where is Malcolm? Oh, better make sure I get out of that comment. There we go. Yes. I still have to get used to it, but I am making my way.
We're learning.
There's Malcolm.
Yay!
There he is. Our moderator from New Zealand, our very own Minister of Demographics. Malcolm always keeps score of what countries have been represented in our live stream. Malcolm is also very knowledgeable and incredibly well traveled. He's pretty much a walking encyclopedia. And in addition to that, he is a huge business class advocate, which almost, as it has come to my attention, got very expensive for him in Rafael's live stream. So let's see here. Who else is in the house? Going down the comments. I see Anne Handley stopping by. Hello, everyone. Can't stay long tonight. But wanted to stop in. Hey, we always appreciate you stopping by, whether or not you can stay for long or not. So welcome in, Anne. I see Alana Ornelas is in the house. The other half.
It was good to see you tonight. I was able to pop in when you were with us and more tonight.
Yeah, that's right. They did. You told me about it.
It was really cute.
Stream.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah. Ilana, together with Sean from the Down Under Cruises from Australia, also do regularly live streams. So that's great.
And they were my travelers of the week, weren't they?
That's right. Yeah, they were the previous fellow travelers of the week. And,
they're still up.
No, not anymore.
Till tomorrow.
No, I changed it. It's Friday.
You're supposed to change on Saturday.
Well, no. It was Friday. Well, anyways, yes, the Down Under Cruisers were the fellow travelers of the week from last week. So now it was Griswold family VK who got pronounced fellow traveler of the week
Yes.
2 days ago. So the way we're going to do this is that we alternate between weeks whether we declare the next fellow traveler of the week on Wednesday or on Friday. So if one week we do Wednesday, then the next week we declare one on Friday,
Probably.
and so on. And that way people who attend either one of our live streams have a fair chance to become elected. So let's see. Hey, look who's in the house as well. Spiker's Crazy Adventures. Haha, look, we got something for them too.
See, I like big hoops, Cindy.
There we go. There we go. Oh, I did it again. There we go. So Spiker's Crazy Adventures is in the house. They held running tests before our first official live stream ever and became our first moderator
Yes,
ever.
they did.
They have been literally with us from the start.
From the beginning.
Absolutely. They love cruising. And they too, the 2 live streams every week.
Wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic guys, by the way. Fantastic people.
And
so we're happy that they made it in
and
tonight.
Cindy's doing jewelry now.
That's right, yeah.
She's doing paparazzi jewelry.
There you go. It's nice.
So you need to send me pictures of large hoop earrings.
Hey, look who joined us as well. Nautical nurse Nancy is in the house.
Hi,
Hello
Nancy.
there,
Good
Neil
to see
Kimberly.
you.
Greeting us the Dutch way with hello, which simply means hello.
Yeah.
That was a far cry away, wasn't it? Not really. So that's fantastic. We're glad you could make it tonight, Nancy. That's wonderful. Whoa, that's a lot of comments.
You
Did not
jumped.
see that coming. Nautical nurse Nancy saying TV. That's right. That's right. Doug and Nikki in the house as well. Greeting us in Spanish. Welcome in, Doug and Nikki. Awesome to have
Good to
you
see both
with
of
us.
you.
And that you decided to join us tonight. Malcolm going 14 it was. I think that refers to the previous amount of nationalities perhaps that
It could be
attended
anything.
us. Possibly.
I don't know.
Let's see here. Anthony Simone saying thank you. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Susan Morton in the house as well.
Hi, Susan.
Welcome in, Susan. Always good seeing you in here. Doug and Nikki saying this is turning into a regular thing. Your late night stream while I edit next week's videos.
It's good to have a routine.
Well, here's the funny part. Me and Kimberly never intended for our Night Owl edition of the International Travelers Hangout that we
We did
always
it
do
once.
to become more of the main thing and more or less outgrow the Wednesday edition.
It was so funny because we decided to try it one time. And
Yeah.
we're like, well, maybe we'll do it once a month or, maybe every other month. And it was so popular, we just keep doing it. So,
Yeah, to the point that actually, as it stands right now, the record amount of people we had at the same time in a live stream ever was actually broken by the Night Owl edition. It's 46, I believe. So, yeah, that's remarkable. We never saw that coming.
and that's not counting cruisathons and things.
No.
Just
no,
our
no.
regular
Just-
live
yeah.
streams.
Papa Mozo is in the house. Welcome in, my friend.
Hi, Papa.
Always good
I've
seeing
been
you in
seeing
here.
Papa all day. Every time I would pop on during a break or whatever onto Facebook or onto YouTube, it was all Papa all day long.
Really? That's
Yes.
awesome. Well, he is a huge supporter of the travel community. I mean, there's no question about
And I
that.
got to see him a little bit on Facebook today too.
Oh, did you?
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Megan Morris is in the house as well.
Hi,
Cheers,
Megan.
everyone. She says, happy 4th. Hey, happy 4th to you. Absolutely. That's right. In 7 minutes from now, we will be entering the
July.
4th of July. Spiker's Crazy Adventures giving Doug and Nikki a compliment here. We have been loving your videos.
They do great work.
Yeah, that's right. Doug and Nikki do make some really cool videos. You're absolutely right about that. Nancy is saying, I love that name and photo of your RV, Honey and Me. Yeah, isn't that cool, Nancy? She actually named the RV Honey, and so the channel became Honey and Me. That's really awesome.
Okay, Raphael, you're on all of your channels.
Oh, I see now. Okay. So Raphael with his gymnastics and Ravsky. Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Okay.
Still no happen though. Gotta
No.
try better. Papa Mozo, Key West. What's with Key West,
I
Papa
don't know.
Mozo?
I like Key West.
Yeah, we like it there too. We actually ended up discussing Key West last night in Anthony's live
Yeah.
stream. So let's see
We still have
here.
more other.
Doug and Nikki very happy with Spiker's Crazy Adventures compliment. Awesome, awesome. And look who came in the house. Blaine
Hi,
from Raleigh
Blaine.
Creative Travel. Welcome in, my friend.
Good to see you.
Absolutely. We're glad you could make it tonight. That's great.
Fabulous.
Fernway Torres is in the house as well. Good morning, guys. Yeah, it will be morning for you probably. All the way from India. That's fantastic. So Malcolm, you know what to do, my friend. It has started. The country count has started. Fernway Torres from India has joined us. That is great. Nancy is cheering on Raphael for joining with all of his accounts.
Oh, Richie and Vanessa are here.
Richie and Vanessa as well.
Hi.
Oh, wow, that's great. Richie and Vanessa Travel also in the house. Wonderful. So, let's see.
Oh, what? Look who else is here. Welcome back.
Malcolm thanking us for title. And yes, Grim Reaper Country's in the house, our guitar player. That is fantastic. Yeah, I was hoping we would see more of him.
Yeah.
That is great. So, welcome back, my friends.
Papa's starting to guess, I think, our background.
I think he might have. Raphael, I tried to help with the 50 game. Sorry. Oh, yeah. You did, Raphael. I give you all the credit.
You tried. Oh, stop it.
Hey!
That's for Raphael.
We are less than 15 minutes in. You already start beating me.
Because Raphael told me to.
I need Papa Mozo's help.
Yeah, Raphael, you said that to him and it just automatic.
You get me again. Why would you do that? Papa Mozo saying the Museum of Science. I think Papa Mozo is starting to guess already.
That's what I said.
Yeah, it does start to seem. Yeah, that.
Keep scrolling. Yeah. We gotta see who's all here. I'm gonna keep scrolling here.
Great Pyramid of Egypt. Papa Mozo, so far I'm not seeing the correct answer here. The Titanic. No, not quite. Not quite. Oh, look at that. Reading the Dutch way. Hello. Well, hello to you and goedenavond. Let's see here. Spikers to Duck and Nikki. Talking back and forth. That's always good to see. And hey, there is our Margaret. I'm dangly kind of girl myself. Earrings, I mean. This is how we know Margaret coming in with a razor sharp comment. That is so awesome. I like that.
I do like my big earrings.
Malcolm saying, whoa, over 20 already, but only 17 times. You know what?
What's that about?
I can almost sense Malcolm just looking around the room with a very suspicious look on his face. Like,
is it you?
Was it you? Was
it you?
Kind of like detective style almost. That's fantastic. I like that. All right, let's see.
Rachel loves Disney.
Papa Mozo firing off another answer. Portland Hotel. No, it's not the Portland Hotel. Hey, look who is in the house as well. Jay, a.k.a. Darren Spoen.
He now has internet.
And that means he also
has television. Wait a minute. He has internet. He has television.
Yeah.
He has no furniture.
No.
So he's sitting on the floor on his computer.
I give the man full credit. I mean, that's awesome. Because that's truly how it is.
But they have internet now, and they have television. They have cable, so they're
good. That's great. So, okay, let's see. Now that Jay is in the house, let's give him the welcome he deserves.
Yes.
Where is he? Where is Jay? He is out here somewhere.
What did you do?
He's here. There he is. There's Jay.
Yay!
There he is.
From USA.
Jay is a fellow traveler from the beginning as well, just like his wife Michelle, and actually just like the Spikers that are in the house today as well. They are both avid cruisers and they like warm climates, and maybe that is the very reason that they recently made the big move to Florida, which we're very happy for them that they made it. That's really awesome. Despite some initial trouble with the moving company, from what I understood, but they made it, so that's fantastic. So welcome in, Jay.
We're so happy for you guys.
Oh, for sure, for sure. All right, let's see here. Spikers, we love you guys, Neil and Kimberly. Hey, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. I mean, come on. You guys rock. That goes without saying. You were with us right from the start, and you never really left. You guys are fantastic.
And we're all going to travel together soon.
Oh, yes, that's going to happen. One way or another. We're going to
travel together.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Papa Mozo greeting in German now. Schöne Grüße, which means nice greetings or friendly greetings.
You know, I discovered if I hold the one key down on my keyboard too long, I get that.
Okay, that's remarkable. Malcolm saying 14 was how many on at the start of the chat? Oh, wow. Okay, well, in that case, 36 next time more, and then, yeah, I may have to wear that headband. All right, let's see what else. I see some meetings and greetings being exchanged. Let's see here. Ilana wishing everyone happy 4th of July. That's very nice, particularly considering that Ilana is from Australia. So for her, the 4th of July isn't really a personal thing, but yet she wishes everyone else that does happy
That's a
4th.
good
So
thing.
that's really awesome. That's what we like to see here. Here, Spikers as well. Yes, happy 4th of July, everyone. Absolutely.
Is it time?
And actually,
it is.
yes, it is midnight. So happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July.
Yep. All right, let's see. Rafael going, okay, Hamilton just ended. Now I can give you my full attention.
That was on
Nice.
Disney.
Nice. Jay confirming that there is still no furniture. Oh, gosh. It's starting to seem like Jay's moving problems have not really been quite resolved yet.
No.
All right, then some
Anybody
more
else?
meetings and greetings. Grim Reaper Country saying happy I'm thinking that means happy birthday.
Someone.
Well, perhaps happy birthday, America.
That's true.
There, see, that's what I mean. Happy 4th of July. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Malcolm saying Rafa's live pop-up was fun this morning. Even got a tour of his pool and gardens.
Yeah, that's what I told Neil. I
And
said.
he's paying for me to visit his garden and fix his garden.
Yeah,
Oh,
I said
nice.
that's fixed. He's not going to make it fizzy.
Well, he might make it fishy if he's gonna put fish in
Yeah,
it.
he's going to make it fizzy. He's going to put Alka-Seltzer in the pool.
There you go. All right, let's see here. Grim Reaper Country saying Fijne 4e juli. Oh, the Dutch way now. Happy 4th of July. Wow. That is impressive for sure. But we know you speak Dutch. We do know. So let's have a look here. Down Under Cruiser. Sean is there. Happy 4th of July, folks. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. The Down Under Cruisers, our fellow traveler of the week from last week. That is great. I'm glad you could make it. Hey, look who's in the house as well. Darian from
Hi,
Germany
Darian.
Travel Personal Guide. Darian, who at this point has more than certainly has become a regular.
So much fun.
Oh, yes, we love Darian, for sure. All right, let's see here. Papa Mozo has noted that you did strike me.
I did.
Twice now.
Yes.
Papa Mozo, she has struck me twice now.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's just not acceptable. I mean, I need my pamphlet.
Yes, okay.
What, you striking me again?
Yeah, I just love it.
Oh, now you are. Laughing out loud, says Grim Reaper Country in Dutch here. Anthony Simone saying, Neil Kim, got you back. Neil Kim got you for picking her on my life. Oh, no, I don't.
He was picking on me, Anthony. Yes, he was. You're right, honey.
No, I didn't. What was that for canonicals? Nice. I like that word, canonicals.
I know that word.
Spiker saying, yes, we will definitely travel together soon. Can't wait. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. Absolutely. Jay is saying here to travel and tour. Yes, no furniture. We have our bed and 2 metal folding chairs.
Ooh.
On my iPad watching right now. Michelle's asleep next to me. She's probably exhausted from everything you guys have been through. I'm surprised you're actually up, Jay. Rafael saying it is still the 3rd here. That's right. Yeah, in Oklahoma it is still 1 hour earlier, so it is 11:03 over there. Papa Mozo wishing happy Independence Day, you cookie kids. Nice. Down Under Cruiser says it has been a 4th of July all day here. Yeah,
I guess it has.
Because you're way further ahead. That's right, yeah. Nancy is saying here, I am just about to hit the hay here. I had a good 13-hour workday today.
My God.
May you all have a blessed holiday. Hey, Nancy, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
stopping
for everything
by.
you do.
Absolutely. And what she said. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much. Nancy, who, well, you can tell by her name, is a nurse, essential worker, and I don't think ever quite stopped doing what she does. So good night to you, and take your well-deserved rest, Nancy. Malcolm then saying today's quiz questions could get some interesting answers. No using Google, Gaelic, Irish words. What is Towie siege?
He just wants to hear you say stuff.
Towie siege. Towie search? Towie siege. Okay, something along those lines. Margaret saying, I think I know what the picture is.
Oh, Margaret.
Look at Nancy showing off with her Dutch too. Hele dikke groetjes allemaal. Big greetings all. Nice. Should I guess or wait? Well,
guess.
You know what, Margaret?
Guess, Margaret, guess.
Okay, you almost sound like a little doggy that's barking. Like, guess.
I can have a little doggy?
No.
Did you hear
No.
him? I can have a little
No, that
doggy.
is not what I said.
I want a
No.
Chihuahua mix.
You wouldn't take care of it anyways.
Yes, I do.
No,
I've
you
had
wouldn't.
dogs all my life.
You would just put it on my head all the time.
Maybe.
Let's see here. Some meetings and some greetings here. And Handley's saying, had a long day, saying good night as well. Everyone have a great 4th of July. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And you take a well-deserved rest as well.
Yeah.
So good night to you.
Enjoy your holiday.
Yep. Let's see here. Malcolm saying, Kim, be careful. It is Team Neil Day today. The one for the year. You hear that, Kimberly?
He's the only one for the year. The rest is all Team Kimberly.
But I will take it.
Yes, you take the one.
That's right.
But
I
he
will
could
take
change
it.
his mind.
Papa Moses saying that it is midnight in DC. Yes, that
I
is
guess it
correct.
would be.
And it is midnight here as well. Papa Moses says that he loves the RNs. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Crotcheting AB. Yep.
Okay.
And listening. Nice.
Is that crocheting?
It might be, but I might have pronounced it in a very foreign
Yeah,
way.
I think that's crocheting.
Crocheting. Okay. All right. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people are actually doing things and kind of have us as a radio station.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine. Raphael saying to Doc, I've seen it before in the theater. Yes, so yes, it was fantastic. Nice. Margaret saying it looks like the Jefferson Memorial. Well.
Guess, Margaret, guess!
You were clearly heeding Kimberly's summons. And you were right, Margaret. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the Jefferson Memorial that you're looking at right behind us. We thought it was a nice thing to do, appropriate, because it is, after all, the 4th, at least here anyways, in this particular time zone.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we thought it would make for a nice and tasteful nod to the good old US of A. All right, going down the comments then. Malcolm saying pronounced T-shock.
Oh.
I never saw that one coming, Malcolm. I could never have guessed that one.
T-shock.
Papa Moses saying you need a pooch, Neil.
Yeah. Now I really want a cat.
The problem with dogs is, Papa Moses, we like traveling too much to have a dog.
And we're not home a lot, but
if we would have a dog, we would want to be able to give it the attention that it needs.
I mean, granted, there is usually someone at our house, but I mean, I would like a cat.
Yeah, a cat doesn't care. I mean, you're gone. Okay, you're gone. If you're here, you're whatever. Jay was guessing Ireland. No, it wasn't Ireland.
I like Ireland.
Let's see here. Papa Moses saying, I've been there. Oh, yeah, Papa Moses has been to many places. Ilana saying, Prime Minister of Ireland or head of government. Huh.
I think that's the word.
The word? What word?
The word that we're saying in Irish, in Gaelic. Is that what you're guessing?
Oh, I thought that was like a place name here.
No.
Might very well be. Huh. Raphael saying traveling show in my hometown of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, that's what it was from what I understood. Cindy saying I have to say goodnight, guys. We have a busy day with family tomorrow, so I have to get up early. I wish you all a great day tomorrow. I hope to see lots of pictures and videos coming out soon. Hey, Cindy, thank you so much for stopping by. Always enjoy you and Doc's company, guys. So great seeing you, and sleep well. Jay saying to Malcolm, it's Old Gaelic. It means chief or head of clan.
Ooh,
we got people with knowledge of Gaelic in the house. That's really cool. Let's see here. Raphael telling you that you need a cat. That way you don't have to worry. Really? So a cat takes away your worries.
Cats are nice.
Doug and Nicky saying Neil needs a case hond. Can he pronounce that? Of course I can. I was born a Dutchman, and that's a very, very Dutch word.
Is it?
Oh yes, case hond. Hond is dog.
Yeah.
Case is actually the name of.
Is that a big dog?
Of a guy.
Is it a big dog? I like little dogs.
Papa Moses saying cats are low maintenance. I'm a cat person. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I like cats. I actually had brought over my cat from Europe when I immigrated to the United States. So here I was with the cat in the cat carrier on the plane. Sadly, he passed away 3 years ago, but he lived a nice and long life. He was about 17 years old when he passed, and he had a personality that was bigger than this very room that we're sitting in. And he always walked around like he was ruling the place.
As he did.
Yeah, he was awesome. Let's see. Grim Reaper Country knows about this word as well and says it's Irish. Nice. You know what? I noticed that in Dublin they have the signage at the airport, the Dublin airport, in both English and Gaelic. I thought that was pretty cool. Margaret saying our cat lets our dog and the rest of us live here. Yeah. That's what cats do. Doug and Nicky are saying that the dog is 40 pounds.
It's about a 40-pound dog.
That's
a nice
that's
size
nice
dog.
sized dog for sure. Yeah. Malcolm saying, sorry Kim, no cat or dog. It is Team Neil today, but next week it's Team Kim day again. It's my day today. Hey, look who's in here. Ibanez Vislong. Hello, hello, my beautiful friends to travel and tour. Hey, welcome in. Big shout out to you, Ibanez Vislong. I do believe you are based in the Philippines. So, Malcolm, that means you get to add the Philippines to the list as well tonight. And I see here that J&M Travels joined us as well. There's the froggy face. He goes, good evening. I petted a cat today, not mine.
Okay.
You know what? That reminds me of the little kitty that greeted us in the Netherlands when we stayed there the one time.
We were staying at a hotel, and this little kitten, it was probably about 7 months or 8 months old, just adopted the hotel as its home.
Yeah, and it kind of lived there.
It lived there. And it would just go in, like you'd be sitting there having breakfast in the dining room, and a little kitten would be walking around. Like, I live here, I belong here, and people would just feed it.
Yeah.
And then somebody would come and like put the cat out. Like, you don't live in here. And I was sitting outside at one of the picnic tables. This was back when I still smoked. And I was sitting out there, and all of a sudden this little cat comes up and jumps up on my lap. Because it was kind of cold out, and I was nice and warm, and it just sat there and laid there and slept.
It actually took a nap on your lap. Like, it had known you all its life.
Yeah, if I had been living in that region, I would have kept that cat.
Oh, I no doubt you would have, yeah. Doug and Nicky saying, our Keesland has been showing off in our recent videos. He's a camera hog. That's funny. That's great. Malcolm saying, Irish law states all signs have to have Gaelic on them. Yeah, that's they really actively promote that out there. Hey, look who's in the house as well. Amanda Maximo. Amanda's in the house. Welcome in. Good evening to you.
Good to see you.
Our co-worker at Walmart. That's great. So, Amanda, got any plans for the weekend? Miss you guys. We miss you too. But we're glad you could make it here tonight. That's fantastic. Malcolm then with half an hour update. There we go. Australia, New Zealand, Philippines, India, and the USA have already joined us today. That is great. Grim Reaper Country saying, ik ben aan het haken. I am crocheting. That's what that means. We're getting more and more languages in here. Yes. You notice that? That's awesome. Amanda saying, sorry, been on vacation at Cook Forest, was enjoying the service and quiet time. Yeah, you know what? I can understand that. Yeah, absolutely. So that's good. We're glad you're enjoying that. And so are you still, let me see, are you still on vacation then? Or are you coming back anytime soon? Or let us know. I'm kind of, well, I shouldn't be surprised that our background was already guessed.
Yeah.
I mean, that was, to a degree, an easy one, a no-brainer.
Not a no-brainer.
Well, no-brainer might be a bit too exaggerated, but it was easier for sure. At least we thought so. Jay is saying, gotta run and hit the sack long day tomorrow, hanging with the degenerate cruisers.
Hey,
oh, nice.
Have fun.
Jason and Krista, huh? That's nice. Yeah, have fun then. That's awesome. Well, you better take some rest then, Jay. So good night to you, and we'll talk to you soon. Papa Moso noting that Malcolm is the Minister of Demographics. Yes, that he is. That he is. Amanda, you're saying, I'm home now, got home yesterday. Nice. So you're going to be coming back to work then soon again? Or do you still have a few days off? That's what we usually do. Whenever we go somewhere, we never go back right away to work. We always make sure we have like 1 day in between to, for acclimatization and all that, to get back into the regular rhythm. Malcolm noting that we've already hit 3 continents tonight: Oceania, Asia, and North America. Nice.
Wow.
That's a good start. We're really off to a good first half hour. Margaret wishing Jay good night. All right, good, good, good. And it seems like we're all caught up with the comments.
Wow.
That is great. So
You
let's.
know what? If you're in here though and you haven't put a comment in, please do so because we do like to greet everybody and we like to say hello. And if you don't put a comment in, we don't know you're here, so we don't know to say hello to you.
Exactly, exactly. Let's see what Grim Reaper Country says here. I make
Aw.
items for the Ronald McDonald House by crochet until I run out of supplies. That
That's
is really nice of
wonderful,
you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so what do you think, Kimberly? Are we gonna throw in an early first question?
No,
No?
No.
You have something else you want to do first? You want to talk about first?
I want no,
Okay, then what are you gonna do?
no.
You're just gonna say no.
I'm just upset.
What are you upset about?
I'm upset because Malcolm says it's not Kimberly Day.
Oh, seriously? You know what? It has been Kimberly Day for the past, well, ever since we started doing our live stream.
Yeah.
And now for this one day, it is my day, and that is still not good
No,
enough.
that's not good.
I am not even allowed to even have one meal day.
No,
You're an awful person.
I am.
She doesn't even. She wouldn't even
But-
give me one
But
day.
truth is, for you, every day is meal day for me.
How is that?
Because every day is meal day for me. I always put you and taking care of you first.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You never cook.
Yeah, right.
No.
Margaret said it's Kimberly Decade.
Kimberly, yeah, that's what it feels like, Margaret. That's exactly what it feels like. All right, let's see here. What else is going on?
Hi,
Lucy
Lucy.
is saying here. So first of all, welcome in, Lucy. Good to see you. Hi, everyone. I'll be listening. I'm cooking for tomorrow. Oh, there you go. What you making, Lucy?
That is one of our questions.
What is one of our questions?
What is your favorite picnic food? I'm kind of interested because I would imagine that different countries do picnics and potluck parties differently. So I'm curious what everybody's favorite picnic food is. What do you normally bring? Now, I know like here, it's very common for everybody to bring something to a picnic. Just because it's at my house or your house doesn't mean you're not going to bring things. Where in the Netherlands, that's not common to do, to bring things to somebody else's party.
Not typically, although it does happen.
But it's not normal.
Again, not typically, but it does on occasion happen. It depends on the family.
Yeah, not his family.
No, not usually, no. Malcolm saying, got an easy Gaelic word that what is... Okay, I'm just going to go pronounce Ishkabaha. Ishkabaha, whoa. Yeah, a little bit of a lack of phonetic consistency here in this language, but I find it interesting nevertheless.
Oh, yeah.
Ibanez Fislong saying, thanks for the warm welcome. Lovely yet to travel and tour. Now it has been a rainy day here in my island. Nice seeing you again. Happy to be here again. Hey.
Always glad to have you here.
Here's the thing. After rain, there's bound to be sunshine at some point.
Yes.
So hang in there. The sun is going to shine again. And we're always thrilled to see you in here. Papa Moso cheering on Grim Reaper Country. That's awesome to see. Darian saying, I love this chat. Everyone in here is awesome. Hey, thanks so much, Darian. Thank you for that compliment and complimenting our fellow travelers in here. We always like to see that everyone gets along in here.
It's important.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see here. Rafael saying it should be Kim Day. Is USA Day anyways, right? Oh, Raphael is going to be smart again. I see.
Raphael's awesome.
Oh, Grim Reaper Country. Kijk hoe Neil je zal slaan. Whoa.
What?
See how Neil will hit you. I don't hit women. That's not my style. Now, I do poke Kimberly.
Like this.
But not, I mean, that's only about a tenth of the amount of times that she pokes me, so it's all good. Papa Moses saying, oh, Kimberly loves her boo. Megan Morris saying, charcuterie. Oh, that's a French word for butcher shop.
Ooh.
So that is what Megan likes to bring to a picnic.
Or
what?
Maybe not. I don't know what that's referring to, Megan.
Well, you're probably talking about all kinds of like lunch meats and stuff.
I don't know.
Megan, let me know if I'm right on that. Is that what you mean by
Their favorite picnic food is champagne.
that?
We should
Nice.
picnic together.
Nice.
It would be a nice picnic.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that would be something about that, bringing a nice bottle of champagne to like a picnic spot. And
Yes.
well,
Very
if
nice.
you have a group, you're probably going to need more than one bottle. But Lucy is making a pasta salad, dirt cake, and coleslaw. There you go. Nice. Papa Mo's saying potato salad and peanut butter pies go well with brats and burgers. There
Yes,
you
they
go.
do.
I like potato salad, but it's got to be the German potato salad. I'm spoiled like that.
You like potato salad.
I do, for sure.
And you like my pasta salad when I make it.
Oh, yeah. Grim Reaper Country saying my favorite picnic food is cold fried chicken. Really? Oh, that's interesting. I never.
A lot of people like fried chicken cold.
Just like a lot of people apparently like pizza cold.
Yes.
I never knew that was a thing either.
It is. Cold pizza for breakfast is normal.
Okay, that as born a European, I cannot possibly fathom
Isn't that normal?
having cold pizza for breakfast.
It's normal.
I cannot wrap my head around that. But hey, let that be one of the cultural differences that we have. Malcolm saying picnic food. First thing into chili, it would be beer. Yes, I'm with you
Well,
on
we
that,
like
Malcolm.
the beer, but what kind of food, Malcolm?
Well, maybe he's along the lines with Doc and Nikki that just said champagne.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Doc and Nikki are hinting at Megan Morris that they might invite her to the next picnic.
Yeah.
There you go. Lucy greeting Blaine here. That is great. Ilana saying a picnic food is packing the esky chokers with tinnies, sangers, and okay.
Good to know.
Tinnies and sangers. Is that Australian? I'm not familiar with those words at all.
We know salads.
And esky chokers. I'm not even sure what that is.
Nope.
Ilana, could you give me a translation?
We need a translation.
Yeah, we need a translation there. Grim Reaper Country saying that Uish, would that be it? Uisha means water or Uiska?
That's for
Yeah, that is the Gaelic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ibanez fish longs sharing the love here. That's always good to see. Margaret saying here, always bring my homemade potato salad. Everyone loves it and it is easy to make ahead. As for grilling, I usually do a tri-tip. What's a tri-tip?
I think it's like a steak.
Margaret, is that a steak? Do let us know. Papa Moso then. I don't hit women. Niels a real man. Thank you, Papa Moso. I appreciate that compliment. Megan saying, yes, charcuterie for the picnic.
Okay.
Yeah, see? So it's like your lunch meats and stuff. And Rafael pointing out that the same word in Spanish, charcuteria,
Really?
yes, lunch meats. Yeah. Ja. Grim Reaper Country, ik bedoel niet slim worden, ze zal je slaan. Oh, okay. Don't be a smartass, she will hit you. That is what he meant to say.
Ah.
There we go. Okay, that makes sense now then. Darian is saying, we are having a block party with grilled hamburgers, hot dogs, and great folks. Hey, that's all you need, Darian. That's really all you need.
One of the things we always did for picnics was beanie weenies.
Well, you're actually answering Malcolm's question here. What do you take for food to a picnic?
Well, Neil's not a big beanie weenie fan.
No, they're like salt drenched in more salt.
And covered in bacon.
And with a hint of salt.
Yes, covered in bacon. Because
with salt.
Yes. Because that would be like baked beans, and then you put the hot dogs in there, and then my family, you would add ketchup, brown sugar, and other spices, and I would put caramelized onions in it, and then bake it, and then put it in the oven, and that's how I make my beanie weenies. But he's not a big fan. So I do pasta salads a lot when I go to picnics, and I do very good deviled eggs.
There you go. Reading Blaine here. Nice. Grim Reaper Country saying cold pizza and ice cold Pepsi. There you go.
For breakfast.
For breakfast.
See?
Not in a million years would I serve myself that for breakfast. But again, hey, everyone is different. So that's perfectly
Papa
okay.
does it too.
Papa Mo saying cold pizza is perfect breakfast food. Hashtag Papa knows all things pizza. Yeah. That's right. You're like the pizza connoisseur, Papa Mozo. I'm well aware of that. Let's see. Megan is saying that she also loves watermelon, feta, and mint salad and kebabs.
Very good.
I like the kebabs too, for sure. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. For if you're gonna do like a cookout as a picnic, and you know, it's gotta be charcoal, and there's bound to be burgers. There have to be
He likes burgers.
charcoal burgers, basically.
My daughter Alice doesn't eat burgers.
So here is Ilana with the translation from Australian to English. It means cold beer, sandwiches, and salads in the cooler.
Okay.
Now that I understand. Let's see here. Malcolm saying here that Wisha Bisha
It equals whiskey.
is whiskey. Oh wow, that's interesting. Margaret saying think of tri-tip like a really thick sirloin.
Yeah.
Oh okay. If you grill it and slice it thin, it's great for sandwiches.
Ooh.
Nice. That sounds good. That is something that sounds like something I would eat for sure. Ilana to Malcolm, fire water?
Yeah, because somebody said one of the words was water, so maybe it is, and he says it's whiskey, so it's like fire water. I wonder.
It could be, yeah. Rafael saying tomorrow we will have hot dogs, hamburger, and corn. That sounds like a very American fare.
Do you do your corn on the grill, or do you do it in the house?
There you go. Question from Kimberly to Rafael. Papa Mozo in the meantime saying Beanie Weenie is the ship.
You like beanie weenies too?
It seems like he does. Margaret saying about the cold pizza that it is the breakfast for all college students and those of us who never quite grew up. You know what, Margaret? That reminds me of when me and Kimberly were in Denver, and we were going for our certification as international tour managers, and it was like the college days all over again.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like papers everywhere on the desk. There was pizza boxes. It was truly the college days all over. It was hilarious. Papa was saying Kimberly tries 6-ounce beer in the Beanie Weenies.
Ooh.
I think that is your language.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Rafael saying all of this talk about beer, I had to open one. And yes, cold pizza is delicious. Veggie is the best. There you go. I think Rafael has been long enough has been living long enough in the United States to actually have come to embrace that that part of American cuisine.
Did you eat cold pizza before you came here, Raphael?
Now, yeah, that's the real question here. Did you do that? Malcolm saying picnic food is packing the ASCII. Chokers with tinnies, sangers, and salad. This made sense to me. No doubt it did, Malcolm. I mean, you are neighbors after all. I mean, if you look in, particularly in the eastern and the southeastern part of the Netherlands, for instance, right alongside the German border, there's people there that grew up with German television. I mean, that's nothing unusual there. Why are you getting your phone out?
I am looking at it.
You're looking at it?
Oh, okay.
What?
I don't know.
Okay. Rachel loves Disney says hello. Hey, Rachel. Hi to you.
Rachel.
Papa Moses saying, I so hope to get to Australia. Hashtag undone. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Papa Mozo. Grim Reaper Country saying, you do know there is a trick for deviled eggs. If you peel them, put yolk in a plastic bag. Then you put in the mayonnaise, close back, mash it up, cut the bottom corner, squeeze like a cake back into the whisk. There is a recipe.
There you go. You could certainly.
I don't mind deviled eggs. I eat them. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Now that is something that I didn't grow up with. Rafael saying corn in the grill. Is there any other way? Probably not, Rafael. Probably not. Malcolm pointing out to Papa Mozo that you can get to Australia without coming to New Zealand. Yeah, but you know what? If you are headed that way anyways,
I'm gonna go there.
And you are not from that general region of the world, it would only make sense that you visit both.
Yeah.
Hey, look who joined us tonight as well. Eric B is in the house.
And he
Welcome
joined our
in
community
here.
too.
Yes, he did. That's right. And for those of you who haven't yet, the To Travel and Tour community on the Facebook is there for, well, everyone who wants to be there. Very laid back group. We basically decided not to write up a whole pamphlet of rules. We just count on everyone's common sense to not abuse the community.
And so far, that's went okay.
And so far, we have been perfectly fine. So if you want to join, if there is a moderator here that could drop the link for our To Travel and Tour community, that would
That'd
be
be great.
Let's see. I see some conversations among fellow travelers themselves. That's great. Now, Papa Moses saying to Malcolm, "I would love to, friend. Alas, it won't happen." Yeah, that's a shame. That's really a shame. Rafael saying, "No, never had cold pizza before coming here. Usually, when we had pizza, never was any left." Oh,
That's a good reason.
yeah, there is that. I don't know, Rafael. What do you think? Are the pizzas in the United States bigger than they are in Europe? Because I think they are. I really think they are. Malcolm saying, "Esky in Australia and is chili bin in New Zealand." Okay.
Okay. Those are coolers.
Yeah, that would have been my guess if I were doing Australia and
Well,
New
chili
Zealand
bin
crosswords.
makes sense.
Chili bin is that's. I mean, Esky. It's like
That's their own word.
that's really something
Yeah,
of
that's
its
their
own.
own language.
Yep. Let's see here. Scrolling down a little bit. Rachel loves Disney is saying, "I'm kind of doing good. My center that I go to, my staff tested positive, and I got there 5 days a week, but we were wearing masks, and now I cannot go back for 14 days. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Rachel. First and foremost, we hope you're going to be just fine,
Yes.
and we really hope you're going to dodge that bullet there. So you just hang in there, okay? Rachel loves Disney saying, "I love your group." Hey, thank you so
We
much.
love having you here.
Yeah, absolutely. Rafael to Margaret, yeah, guac has to come with a cold one for sure. There you go. Why don't we have beer in the house? I really could go for a beer
Because you
myself.
drank it all.
There wasn't that much. There was what, 12 bottles? And you had 13?
No.
No?
I got Danish beer last time, and I got Mexican beer.
We gotta start thinking about what we're going to get. Well, it probably depends on what we can find.
I hope they're open tomorrow.
Oh yeah, there's that. Well, we'd have to find out. Papa Mozo saying, "Mozo loves strong vinegar mustard potato salad."
See, I'm not a big
wow.
vinegary person.
No, neither am I. Now, when it comes to vinegar, there's very few foods that I actually like it in. There are some salads that I don't mind it in, but that sums about it up.
No, even when I make like salad dressing for Neil and I use olive oil and I use lemon juice.
That usually goes very well.
Mm-hmm.
So Rafael is dropping here the link to our Facebook community.
Thank
you so much, Rafael. We appreciate that. Let's see what else. Lucy to Rafael. Agree. Corn on the grill is the best, but it has to be Jersey corn. Oh, now we get the battle of the corn. Who has the best corn? Malcolm saying, "I'll have slightly warmed up, but not cold." There you go. Malcolm, what is it doing out there in New Zealand? Is it still like chilly, or?
He's talking about his pizza.
Yeah, but I see warm and cold. That's temperatures, and temperatures are related to weather.
It's also related to
and
Malcolm's
so
pizza.
that leads to my question that I just asked Malcolm.
Okay.
See, I like pizzas warm, but it shouldn't be searing hot. Doug and Nikki saying everything is bigger here. We are the country of big.
Yeah.
Yes, that you are for sure.
We are.
And you know what? A lot of that, as having been born a European, have come to embrace it, because, like the roads, for instance, you actually have room to maneuver your vehicle, and you got room to turn. And whereas in Europe,
there's less room.
There is a bicyclist, there's a motorcycle, and a handful of pedestrians pretty much everywhere you go. So it gets difficult. Papa Mozo to Rafael, if there wasn't any leftovers, then they didn't cook enough.
I know that feeling. My family, oh my God. I finally gotten to the point that I make a reasonable amount of food.
Oh my gosh, the amount of food you used to make, you could feed the whole town here.
Yes, I know. And I've gotten more reasonable.
It must have been an Italian thing.
It's definitely an Italian thing.
Yeah. I think Papa Mozo knows all about that.
Yeah. You know, in case the National Guard happens to stop by at your picnic.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of mouths to feed for sure.
But that's how we all cooked.
Rafael saying, "I think we ordered too much pizza here. That is why there's usually pizza left." Yeah, there you go. Yep. Grim Reaper Country is going
Well,
to call
good
it a night.
night.
Hey, thanks so much for stopping by. We've been really enjoying your company ever since you started coming in, so we
Yes.
hope to see you again.
Yeah, we really
So,
appreciate it.
Until next time, hopefully. Let's see. Malcolm saying it's a bin that's chilly. You put lots of ice in it. Yeah,
There you go.
that makes sense.
It's a cooler.
Yep. There's a little fly here that's being annoying.
Now you called
let's
me a
see.
little fly.
Are you a little fly?
He said I'm annoying.
You can be.
Not me. I'm never annoying.
Oh, yeah, right.
No.
Anyways, let's see here. Rafael saying to Papa Mosa, believe me, never, had an issue with running out of food. My mom is a cooking teacher. And Spanish in addition to that, which
there's
is
lots
like,
of food.
that rivals Italian in terms of amounts of cooking that they do. Richie and Vanessa Travel saying, alrighty guys, had a long day, going to bed early, good night. Hey, good night guys. Was great to have you here tonight.
I have a feeling this might not be a real long live with the fourth.
No, I think there's a lot of people that have plans for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but that's okay. Sometimes that's just the way it is, and I perfectly understand. Margaret saying, we always order too much pizza. Everyone likes something different, so we usually wind up with leftovers for days. I mean, some people in my house don't even put pineapple in it. Are they crazy? I agree, Margaret. I agree 100%.
Yeah, I know. She knows you're a pineapple pizza person.
Margaret, did I tell you I'm a pineapple pizza fan?
And I want you to know you infected Allison.
I did not infect her.
He did.
No.
Now my daughter gets pineapple on pizzas.
As she very well should. Yes. Papa Moses saying, why don't we have beer in the house? Because you yeah. Anthony Simone, I like macaroni salad.
Macaroni salad's good.
Cream corn, not for me, but Kimberly likes that.
I think it's a Pennsylvania thing. I like cream corn on mashed potatoes. Is that a Pennsylvania thing? Does anybody else out there eat cream corn on mashed potatoes?
I certainly don't, but that's me. Rafael saying, is anybody experiencing freezing of their live stream? Not right now, Rafael. Right now it seems to be doing okay. Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
Papa Moses saying, noodle salad. Yes, Anthony.
My mom used to make a pasta salad that was with spaghetti noodles, and it had all chopped vegetables in it, and it had this stuff called salad supreme in it. And it was a linguine salad.
Hey, look, Ibanez Fislong is still hanging in there. So, hey, here's a question for you, Ibanez. What is a typical national holiday they celebrate in the Philippines? And if so, is there any particular foods that are made on that day? I'd like to know. So please let us know so we can talk about that. Malcolm saying about 7 degrees. So let me think here. That would be about upper 40s in Fahrenheit. Today, 2 days without rain. Got to work yesterday pruning roses. Oh, okay. There you go, Malcolm. Yeah, I suppose as long as it is dry, then you can just do what you do. Let's see here. Pablo saying Italian. Yep. Rachel is saying, I don't know why, but I love Neil's hair. Oh, really?
Neil has nice hair.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I personally am not that wild of it ever since it got completely out of control.
I could mess it up.
No, don't.
It gets huge.
Rachel, it's gotten way too long. I need a haircut. As a matter of fact, actually exactly a week from now, I will be getting one. So
I don't think you need one.
Yes, I do. It's getting entirely too long, and I cannot do anything.
Hi, Nick D.
Nick D in the house?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Nick D is in the house. Hey, there's the kitty picture.
See the kitty?
Yes. Hey, welcome in, my friend. Always good to have you here. So, what has been going on? We're just talking about picnic foods and 4th of July, and I just asked a question to Ibanez Fislong from the Philippines, who has joined us tonight. If what holidays they celebrate in the Philippines and what food goes along with that. So, if you have anything to chip in on that, please do chip in. Rachel saying, I'll be here till 12 a.m. Mountain Time. All right, sounds good. That's great.
That's really late.
No, that's not really late.
That's 3 a.m.
No, Mountain Time I think is it's like Central, right?
I don't know.
I'm confused now.
Okay.
I'm not used to. Well, I didn't grow up with different
She'll be
time
here till
zones
at least
like
1 a.m.
Okay, good to know. Raphael's saying, yeah, driving in Europe, you need 8 sets of eyes with the motorcycles, the cars,
Yeah.
the pedestrians, and the cyclists all competing for one lane.
Yes.
Yes, Raphael, that does sound like Europe. Raphael's saying, your live stream keeps buffering on me. Oh, that's odd. Does anyone else have that issue? Does our live stream keep buffering?
Because
If
I'm not
so-
seeing any problems.
Yeah, no, we're not seeing any problems here, so we want to make sure that it's not us. Malcolm is saying we call it Hawaiian pizza if it has pineapple in. It's very popular with kids. Well, I guess I'm a kid then. But yeah, Hawaiian pizza is also the way we call it here. So that is one thing that apparently English in New Zealand and English in the US have in common.
It has ham and pineapple on it.
Yeah, here it typically has ham, pineapple, obviously your tomato and cheese and all that. Anything else? I don't think anything else. Just that.
You
those
sometimes get
toppings.
onions on it too.
Oh yeah, but not typically though. Papa Mo's saying mixed veggies and mashed potatoes. There you go. Papa Mozo, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but you have seen and no doubt tasted a lot. So I'm wondering, are you familiar with the Dutch stamp pot? I'm very curious because that is very much mashed basically.
I am sorry, everybody. I keep playing with my eye. My eye has
What
been itchy.
are you doing?
My eye has been itchy all day.
I think you're just having a tick of sorts.
No, it's just itchy, and I can't make it not itchy.
I think you're just fidgety.
Oh, that's possible too. I'm itchy.
Rafael saying, Margaret, get out of the chat. I don't want the pinnacle infected fingers to damage the chat. Oh, jeez.
Pineapple. Is it pineapple?
Rafael, apparently you would do well start eating pineapple because now your fingers are not doing a great job on the keyboard.
It's because she was eating pineapple.
Malcolm saying headband would fix Neil's hair.
This is true.
I don't know about that. I mean, it's really out of control if I don't do anything about it, Malcolm. Ilana is saying here, yes, Rafael, you're all driving on the wrong side of the road.
That's good.
We are driving on the wrong side of the road, all right? That's something that I've noticed a lot of the time in like your Caribbean islands as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to the Caribbean, there is many places that the traffic drives on the left-hand side as well. So if you go to Grand Cayman, that'd be a country where that is done, or an island. Jamaica, they also drive on the left. So, but then again, there's a lot of, and Bermuda, I believe. Yeah, Bermuda is also left-hand side.
That seems right.
Yep. That's because of the colonial past of Britain. Papa Moses says to you, Kimberly,
You know linguine salad, huh?
Nice.
I'm going to have to make that. I'll tell you what, I haven't had, my mom would always make it particularly for my dad's father, my grandpa. My grandpa loved linguine salad. So whenever we had any type of gathering and he was with the family, my mom would make linguine salad because that's what Pap wanted. For Pap's birthday, she made linguine salad because that's what Pap wanted. And after he passed away, we've never had linguine salad again. So I need to make that.
Yeah, you very well should.
I think you would like it.
Well, then you should make it for sure. Because I won't.
I won't put cheese in it.
Good. So where Rachel is, it is 10:39 now. So we'll be okay. So yeah, then you are on 2 hours difference. Yeah. Papa also to me, Neil buddy, you have character. Oh, character. That's a nice wordplay. Yeah, I like that. Ilana saying agree. Pineapple has not a place on pizza. Wrong, Ilana. Just wrong. Yes, it does have a place on pizza. Eric B is saying that our stream hasn't buffered on his end, and the same goes for Malcolm. And Doc and Nikki are saying that's also okay. So Raphael,
it must be you, Raphael.
Seems like this is on your end at this time. Raphael, Ilana, I knew I liked you. There we go. Papa Mozo describing the time zones here.
Yes. Thank you.
And no buffering either on his and their AV, audio, video, both good. Okay. So it doesn't seem to be us then. Eric B saying Hawaiian is ham pineapple, but I like pepperoni pineapple. Oh,
Ooh.
so I think well, from what Eric is describing here, that's very much. It sounds like some sort of a Supreme and Hawaiian crossover,
Yes.
kind of like that. Papa Moses is pineapple slapper pizza. Is that what they call that, Papa Moses, or is that something different? Let's see. Rafael saying, I'm going to try my Wi-Fi. I'm on my phone network. Ah, yeah, that might be causing it. Yeah. Bermuda. Yeah, exactly. They drive on the left. Yeah. Malcolm saying, went on Rafa's feet this morning. He drove on the wrong side to find the deck out of it. That's great, Malcolm. That's great. That's really
That's
great.
fun.
Papa was saying, oh, stampot is yummy, Neil. Meat and potatoes are comfort foods in any country. Yeah, I suppose they are. I mean, you know what, Papa Mozo, come to think of it, whether you talk about something like the Netherlands or the Czech Republic or Germany, your meat and potatoes are indeed your comfort foods. Yeah, so yeah.
I will say, though, over the last 10 years, I have made more beef gravy than I ever had in the rest of my life put together.
But gravy is a food group.
Yes, according
It really
to him, it
is.
is. Everything must have gravy.
I grew up with gravy.
I know.
Hey, look who joined us.
Hi.
Sherry, Awesome Sunsets Travel. Welcome in. Fantastic to have you here tonight, Sherry. So,
Welcome.
I'm not sure if you, meanwhile, have picked up on what we're all discussing
We're talking
here.
about picnic food.
But yeah, well, it started with picnic food. Now we have drifted into just general food.
Because, you know, food's always good.
Food is always a good thing to talk about. And then, of course, how that pertains to different countries. So if you got anything to chip in there, or if you have something you plan on doing in the weekend, do let us know. Rafael is having a good laugh with the pineapples here. Proposing rosa pasta. Yes, pasta ought to be served with red sauce. That is exactly right.
There's pink pasta, too.
Pink pasta?
Pink sauce.
No, it's got to be red. Like, red is in what they have in the Italian flag red.
No. See, I'm not a red sauce fan, to be honest with you. I like
This is wrong.
I like my Alfredos.
No.
I like
all that creamy garbage.
I like a good clam sauce. Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be red sauce.
Some nice garlic and olive oil and a nice homemade pasta. That's all I need.
There's very few things that can trump a really good, like, marinara basil sauce.
I know.
That is so good.
I know. I make it for you,
I love
but
that.
it's not my favorite.
Sherry, Awesome Sunsets Travel, greeting everyone else. Nice. Megan saying, Neil, you do have character. Is that a natural do, or do you use product? No, that's actually natural.
This is what it happens.
This is what happens, and when I run my fingers through it a little bit.
This is what happened during the whole apocalypse.
Yeah, it just grew, and well, it
But I like it.
They cannot see the back.
Well, then I'll do it up
No,
here.
don't do that. Don't do that. You're messing everything up.
Then I'll do it up here.
Stop it. No. Ilana saying that it's always good and clear here for our live stream. Good. Malcolm saying Rafa drives like a crazy man. Well, he is from Spain originally, so we'll just call it passionate. He's a passionate driver. I remember, actually, speaking of which, that there has been 1 year that I lived in Spain a long time ago. This was when I was a kid. And I remember how different the driving was than it was in the Netherlands. Not that the driving fantastic in the Netherlands, because they really don't.
That one time that somebody tried to get on my lap in the car.
None of it was any good.
No.
And if you go 1 kilometer an hour over the speed limit, you get hefty fines. So, but anyways, that on the side note. And I remember how my parents had to get used to, from a small street, pulling onto a major highway and then just accelerating and keeping up with traffic right away. Ilana likes goulash. Yes, Ilana, I am with you on that. Goulash is absolutely delicious. Yep.
Not all goulash is created equal.
No. I really liked, in the Netherlands, you can just buy these cans of goulash in the supermarket. That's pretty good.
No, it's
all
not.
You gotta do is serve it with rice. It was the perfect meal for me to make because Kimberly wasn't living with me at the time. So.
But he made it for me when I came over. He opened the can, and I'm sorry, it looked like dog food.
No, it didn't.
It looked like dog food on rice.
No.
It was terrible.
It was very tasty and I liked it.
No, it
There
was
was nothing
horrible.
wrong with that
It
food.
was horrible. Fine. Would you like to eat that now?
Sure.
Yeah, really? You'd like that over my cooking?
Well, you don't cook anymore.
Oh, yeah, right.
You're like, you should just start cooking yourself.
Oh, fine. And then I'll get you some of that goulash. You can eat it.
Okay.
And some dinty morse too.
I challenge you to find that particular goulash at Walmart.
How about some
You're
dinty
not going to.
How about some dinty more?
I've had dinty more. That is not as good as that goulash. It isn't.
No.
Hey, different canned foods have different levels of taste.
You know what
flavor.
has really good canned food is Germany.
Oh yeah, that I will agree
They
on.
got
with
some
you.
seriously good canned food. Now, as far as goulash goes, I like goulash in the Czech Republic.
Well, yeah, but then you go to like one of the home countries, one of the birth countries of goulash.
And it's really good there.
Yeah.
I've had it to other places, and I'm not as big of a fan as I am in the Czech Republic.
There you go. Hey, Ibanez Fislong answered the question I asked her. She says in the Philippines, every town and every city have their own fiesta every year in different months. We have a lot of celebrations, but not now. We mostly used to stay at home. So the more we can stay at home, safer
Yeah.
we will be. Yeah, that's for sure true at this time. It's sad that it has to be that way, but I understand that a lot of people will be rather safe than sorry. But that's interesting, though, that every town has like their own little celebration going on. That's awesome. So on that note, is it then customary for people from, say, one town to also partake in the celebrations of another town?
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'm interested in that. Megan is saying this is open to everyone, but Malcolm, what is the largest populated country that drives on the left?
I don't know.
I think it's India, but I'm not sure. I thought it was India. Let's see. Sherry saying hi to Papa Mozo, Megan, Ilana, Rachel, Visus, and Malcolm. Nice. Some meetings and greetings. Malcolm saying never goulash, too much cabbage. Really? Cabbage?
There's not cabbage in the goulash I've had.
What kind of goulash did you have that there was cabbage in it, Malcolm? Certainly not Czech goulash, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
All right. What else? Rafael saying 350 HP in my little pirate Volkswagen.
Okay.
Oh wow, 350 horsepower. That is a lot of horsepower in the Volkswagen. It's probably one of those Golfs, right, Rafael? Okay, so Ibanez Fislong saying we mostly prepare for our massive fiesta a pork lechon, the whole pork barbecue. Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
So it's kind of like what they call that, like a suckling pig or something.
I don't know. It might be on a spit. Maybe they
Yeah,
tried
like
it.
so. Is that prepared on a spit then, Ibanez Fislong?
Yeah.
Megan to Malcolm, China is right side. Yeah, that's what I thought. China does drive on the right. Sherry is saying my son likes the pink sauce, half red, half Alfredo.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
see, it's good.
Yeah, no, not me though. I'll pass on that.
Vodka sauce is pretty good too.
Vodka. I've seen it, but my eyes say no. And usually my eyes do not deceive me. When I can tell by the color of
Apparently,
a
he
fruit
can
if I'm
smell
going
with
to
his
like it.
eyeballs.
Well, maybe I can. What if I can? Do you have a problem with that if I could?
I don't discriminate against you smelling with your eyeballs.
You shouldn't. That's a bad thing. What?
Sometimes things are really good. You need to taste them.
Yes, and when I see them, I will taste them. But they have to look good to me.
Should I stick it in your eye?
No! Are you enjoying yourself?
Why is Neil walking around with a bandage? Well, Kim got a couple drinks in her, and he said he didn't like the way the food looked.
Really, Kimberly? You're so bad. You're not even denying it.
I know.
Rafael saying, so no red sauce, not a true Italian, Kim. Yes. Well, the other half,
Not.
Kimberly is half Irish, half Italian. So that would explain it. Let's see here. So India is very high on Megan's list for next year. I'm guessing you did not actually drive when you were there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, India has been rising on our list as well. I mean, I've seen a lot of videos at this point about India, and I'm learning a lot. I can tell you that. I'm getting very interested in going there. Malcolm is saying dog food on rice. I just wet myself.
It did.
Oh my gosh. Papa Moso says that he likes goulash very much. Yeah, oh, goulash is delicious for sure. Remember how we have that little Hungarian place like up the road here, down on 30?
Oh, yeah. They have Hungarian food and they have Transylvanian food.
I thought it was just Hungarian, no?
No.
Oh,
And
okay.
the lady that runs it is from, I guess, Hungary or Transylvania or somewhere. But it's so funny because this little tiny place, it's like kind of like a bar, but it has little tables. It's like if your grandma's house was a bar. It's true. And they have like little mismatched chairs and little tables and things. And you go in and they have this buffet that they set up on Saturdays, and they have pierogies, and they have
Oh, they got all kinds of things.
Yeah, they have the chicken paprikash. They have all of this
Including
stuff.
an elderly gentleman on like
Oh yeah, playing the accordion.
playing the accordion and
Playing whatever he wants.
This guy just play whatever comes to his mind.
Steelers fight song,
Sure.
whatever. And the thing is when you go in and they seat you, and they bring you soup. They don't tell you what kind of soup they have that day.
No,
they don't
just
ask
give
you.
Flonk,
They don't ask you
soup.
if you want soup. They just give you homemade soup, and it's always good. So you always eat it.
And if it is in the winter, then who's going
It's
to
even
turn
better.
down
It's
a
even
nice
better.
bowl of hot soup?
And it's like, I believe it's like $11.95 a person, and it's all you can eat on this buffet.
It's not expensive.
And they give you the soup.
Yep.
It's a great little spot.
Oh, for sure. Papa Mozo doesn't like the thought of canned goulash. You don't know what you're missing out on, Papa Mozo. I'm telling you, it's really not that bad.
You know, maybe when we go to the Netherlands next time, I'll have to get some of that canned goulash.
Yes, you better shoot. And then we'll have my mom make it.
Yeah, and I'll send it to people.
So Rafael's saying here that he hates the traffic cameras in Spain. You don't know you are getting a ticket until a few weeks later. Rafael, that's actually not a bad thing that it takes such a long time for traffic tickets to arrive in Spain, because by the time you have them, they've become museum pieces. And you can just, they're worth money by that point.
No, there's so much to pay for.
I could try. Megan is saying Hungary is home of the goulash, although I did not even try it when I was there. Too many beers at the ruin bar, so I wanted lighter foods. Yeah, that's what happens. Blaine pointing out to Rafael it's illegal in most states. Oh, the cameras, really? Now that would explain why there are no cameras here in the US, really. Well, not in terms of, catching your number plate to give you a ticket for speeding. Anthony Simone asking, is kilometers hard to drive? At least I think you mean kilometers. If it is hard to convert from miles to kilometers, no, not really. At least I don't think it is. But correct me if I'm not reading your question right there, Anthony. Blaine is with me on the pineapple on pizza. Yes, Blaine. I knew you would be on my side with that one. Malcolm saying still only 5 countries: Australia, USA, India, Philippines, and New Zealand. Hey, that's still 5, Malcolm. Eric is saying here, I'll try some actually Czech food next time. February, all I ate was McDonald's, KFC, and Burger King. Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
Whoa. Why would you do that to yourself, Eric? Wow. But yeah, if you do have the chance to get some authentic Czech food, definitely go for it. It's delicious. Yep. Margaret really doesn't like vodka sauce.
Spencer really likes vodka sauce.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Duck and Nikki saying, back to barbecue. In Hawaii, we went to luau, where they buried a whole picnic in coal and unburied it for the meal.
Pig.
Oh, pig. A whole pig in coal, unburied it for the meal. It was awesome and close enough to a barbecue. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I didn't know they did that there. Nice. Margaret saying the only kind of vodka sauce I like is the sauce with vodka minus all the other ingredients.
There you go.
That would be very, very much vodka sauce. Anthony pointing out that he will be doing 1 hour live streams. All right, yeah. So on Thursdays at 10, right? That's at least what I put you on the schedule for. Malcolm pointing out that New Zealand changed from miles to kilometers in 1974. Oh, that's interesting. That's another thing
That's
I
good
didn't know.
information.
Yeah. See, that's what I like about our live streams. We learn
Yes,
things.
we always do.
Yep. Papa Moso asking Malcolm cabbage. I may have to get that idea to the cook. I'd saute it in red wine and balsamic vinegar and olive oil. Oh, there you go. I'm not a big cabbage fan, but that
like
does sound good,
cabbage.
Papa Moso. Then Sherry is saying, I grew up with my mom making what she called Hungarian goulash with corn in it. I made it for my husband when we first got married and almost got divorced. Oh, oh boy.
It's so funny how some foods are in your families, and then you go to other people's houses or you get married, and they're like, "Well, what is this?" I mean, and it's so funny because, like I said, my mom was Italian, and she was first generation born in the States. Her dad was from Italy, and my grandmother she was born here, but her husband was born in Italy. But anyways, my grandmother's best friend her family was Ukrainian. So in my family, because they would all get together, so there was the Italians and the Ukrainians, so there would be halushki and pierogies and raviolis and gnocchi and all of these things. And they taught each other how to cook these dishes. So in my family, it's perfectly normal to have halushki because at an event, even though we're Italian, because they share that and it just trickled down through the generations.
Now, would there be something like a fusion cuisine taking place so that people would make, like, for instance, something that was half Ukrainian, half Italian? I don't know,
There
like
probably was.
halushki and tomato sauce
No.
or something like that. I don't know.
No, but I mean, there was lots of things that they taught each other, which was great.
Ah. Malcolm is saying here to Eric that he would like to know about Budapest as well. He's going there next year. Yeah. Budapest is high on our list too, Malcolm. It is said to be among the most beautiful cities of Europe, so we definitely want to check that out at some point. Blaine is saying Steelers fight song. He must not have much music in his arsenal.
It's Steeler country.
Yeah, Blaine. If you come over here and you drive around, it's all black and yellow. That's
Steeler country.
Yeah, Steeler country. Hey, look who joined us, Latino Pinay Family Vlogs.
Hi, good to see you.
Welcome in, welcome in. Right back at you with a shout out. So, we're talking about some different foods and national holidays here. Picnic foods. So if there's any particular recipe that comes to mind you wish to share with us, do let us know. Or if you have, we just learned that in the Philippines, different towns have like different celebrations, different holidays, festivals. So if there's anything like that in where in the place where you're from, do let us know. Anthony Simone doesn't like
something.
Something that was earlier discussed.
He just didn't like something.
Papa Mo was saying, I had a Hungarian cook in my home over the Christmas holiday. Amazing beef. Oh, yes. Hungarians know what to do with beef.
Hello, hello, hello.
So we see some meetings and greetings here. That's nice. Papa Mo was saying, nothing but cameras here. Oh, wow, really? In the Chicago area? That's something. Eric B saying, I went to Prague with my sister and she will not try anything she doesn't recognize.
Yeah, that's why he had all the fast food.
Oh. That is why then. Okay. Yeah, now I can place that, Eric.
You know, a lot of people take comfort in traveling and seeing McDonald's.
But then why do you travel?
Because there's other things to do. I mean, you might want to go to all the museums and things like that.
Yeah, but wouldn't that take you out of your comfort zone too? If you are really that attached to what you have at home?
You know what? The thing is, like, okay, my son, his one friend, went on a cruise. And this guy eats nothing. And he was scared to death of going on this cruise. And Jacob, at one point, he said, I know he's there. And he said he's on this wonderful cruise with all this wonderful food. And he is eating chicken nuggets. I'm like, what? He goes, he's eating chicken nuggets from the kids' menu. That's what he eats. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding. He said, oh, he might need a couple pieces of pizza. But that's all he's going to eat. But he has a great time, and now he's an avid cruiser.
Yeah, well.
People enjoy things differently.
But the thing is, you're just missing out on such a big part of travel if you do not try out local cuisine.
Well, that's how we feel, but not everybody feels that way.
I suppose not. It's just hard for me to imagine.
I know.
I guess I have to put it that way. Let's see here. Malcolm is saying, when out of New Zealand, I try to eat and drink what the locals do. Yeah, that's right.
We do
when
too.
in Rome, do as the Romans do. Yeah, I agree with that, Malcolm. Doug and Nikki have to go, having too much fun with this and not getting any of my editing done. Always good seeing all of you. Good night. Hey,
good night.
Great seeing you guys, and we'll see you next time. Papa Moses saying, Eric, buddy, do better next time. Yeah, there you go. Let's see here. Nick D to Malcolm. Good, just as long as you're not trying to eat the locals. Yeah, that'd be a whole different type of meal.
That's a whole different live stream.
Yeah, it would be for sure.
You know, I think the YouTube gods might have a problem with
that.
Hey,
here's a question, Anthony Simone. What is goulash? Good question.
It's like a stew.
Yeah, it is like a beef stew in a thick, typically orangey brown sauce.
Yeah, there's a lot of paprika in it.
There tends to be stuff like paprika in it, some potatoes, some carrots usually,
and really cooked down vegetables.
Yeah, and if you order it in the Czech Republic, they might actually serve it to you in a bread bowl. Mm-hmm. So it is literally a bowl that is made of bread, and they hollow the bowl out. Yeah, I guess so. And
they do it at Panera.
And then they fill that up with basically the goulash. All right, let's see. Ilana saying, we also went to Metric in 1974. Oh, so Australia and New Zealand both did in that year. Wow, I did not know that.
Sure.
What?
Go to Metric.
Would you like to go to Metric though? I mean, you're used to miles and feet.
I know.
I think it would be easier if the whole world would change to the metric system.
That would be the smart thing to do.
I do not see that happening anytime soon.
They've always said it. They've always said, "Oh yeah, we're changing to it soon," and they never do it.
I guess so. Ilana saying, my best friend is Hungarian and the mother was always cooking fabulous paprika chicken.
Yeah, chicken paprika. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Nick D describes goulash as basically a more traditional version of Chef Boyardee beefaroni.
No, it's not. Nick, I'm gonna make you eat the canned food with him.
That's great.
No,
that
it is not.
Great. I love that comment. That is fantastic. A more traditional version of Chef Boyardee beef. Why did you hit me?
That's for Nick.
Whoa, that's great. I love that. Malcolm busy making notes here. That's good. That's good. Ilana's saying, I know we are so unoriginal, Malcolm Hogan. Or did you copy us? Here we go again with that neighborly rivalry between the Aussies and the Kiwis. Nice. Blaine saying, I want real authentic local food if I go elsewhere. Yeah, I'm with you, Blaine. Papa Moses saying, I had a Pittsburgh plane ticket while I was trying to get away for the weekend. Alas, I was busted by mommy. She was mad.
Oh.
Papa Moses, you probably got chased with her, racing that rolling pin. That's what I'm kind of imagining right here. Let's see. Malcolm to Ilana, you copy us. You even tried to copy our accent. You know what? They should do a live stream at some point. Aussies versus Kiwis, like the bantering back and forth.
When I was living in Germany, I had more people ask me if I was Australian than ask me if I was American.
Really?
And I don't know why. I don't know if it's the Pittsburgh accent. I don't know why.
Oh, wait a minute here. If I'm thinking back of why that could possibly be, you were, for the longest time, involved running around with Aussies in gaming.
I was, very much.
So, do you think that could possibly have had an influence
on my accent at that time? Maybe.
Just a theory. Nick is saying, I had guinea pig in Ecuador. I should have stuck with McDonald's. Oh.
I
boy.
know.
Really that bad, Nick?
I'm not eating guinea pig.
I don't know if I would or not.
I'll eat the Chef Boyardee can
I will
first.
let my
No,
eyes
because
be the
it
judge
looks
for
like a
that,
pig.
and my nose.
It looks like a little rat. I'm not eating it.
Margaret is saying our neighbors growing up were Italian, and I remember walking to their kitchen, and mom and grandma were hand making raviolis in the most wonderful sauce. Nothing better than homemade everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Margaret. I agree with you. Homemade is the best thing. You don't make a lot of homemade anymore.
No, it's because I'm too busy.
You really made some delicious pizza homemade with all the toppings I like.
I'm gonna make it, and I want to do homemade gnocchi again. I love
That
homemade
was
gnocchi.
so good. Seriously, guys, there is nothing like getting homemade pizza served with all the toppings you want on it. That's like
Yeah.
heaven to me.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
closed my eyes and put
Ibanez
pineapple on
Vislam is saying here, we usually do it through our manual procedures of cooking. It takes 3 hours to get the tenderness of the whole pork and the perfect crisp of the skin. Oh, all
It
right.
sounds very good.
Yes, it does. So, what kind of herbs and spices do you typically use to season everything, Ibanez? I'm interested in
He likes
getting
food.
to know that. I do like food, very much so. But I want to know because regardless of what country you go to, there's always herbs and spices involved. Well, most of the time. And different countries tend to use different spices. So that is why you can have a combination of spices in Spanish paella, but I do not remember ever having that same combination of spices in any other dish in any other country.
No.
So that's what makes it interesting. Sherry to Anthony, we make goulash just like spaghetti, but with penne noodles.
Oh,
there
that's a
you
different
go.
kind. Yeah.
Yeah. Papa Moso, if the food sucks, the vacation sucks. Yes. See, that's where I am at as well, Papa Moso. There has to be good food on a vacation. It's such a big part of the experience.
Yeah, we like good food.
Malcolm saying goulash here is just like boiled cabbage stew and call it goulash.
Something completely different in the rest of the world, Malcolm.
Yeah, that's interesting.
If you go into the Czech Republic, you order some goulash, you're going to be very surprised.
Anthony Simone seems to agree with you there. Papa Moso, Papua cannibalism hashtags. Sherry's getting a good laugh out of that. Margaret then saying, I think in the US, goulash is a catch-all term for literally hundreds of different stews.
Yeah.
People throw everything in a pot and call it goulash. In Hungary, it's something more specific.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Just like if you go at, I don't know what Walmarts elsewhere in the United States are like, but if you go to Walmart here, you can buy this bread, this pre-packaged, pre-manufactured bread that's called Italian bread. Oh, what's happening? Camera unplugged? Why?
How can our camera be unplugged?
I don't know how our camera got unplugged.
Hit start camera.
Oh, there we go. We're back. All right.
He clicked a button.
How? I don't remember clicking anything. I think it was you.
Oh, yeah. I picked up my tea and turned off the camera.
The tea is evil.
He has the mouse in his hand.
You have the keypad in front of you.
You had the mouse in your hand. You did it.
No, I didn't. I had my hand on the mouse. I didn't click on anything. Now just drink your tea. I was in the middle of something.
What was it?
I forget because you distracted me.
Because you turned off the camera.
No, I didn't. Anyways. Where were we? Let's see. Oh, we scrolled down too far.
Yeah, we've like...
Oh, yeah, about the bread. So, if you are... You have this prepackaged bread at Walmart called Italian bread. And it's really not good tasting bread. And I think if a real Italian person would buy this bread and taste it, they would probably return it to Walmart and say, what is this garbage? But it's popular for some reason. I don't know why, but let's see here. Blaine is saying to Papa Moso, you've been married long enough to discuss your plans with the wife. There you go. Papa Moso then saying hamburger, macaroni, tomatoes, carrots, corn, the kitchen sink, etc.
Okay.
Ilana, Aussies and Kiwis are brothers from all other mothers.
True.
There you go. Squirrel dumplings. Oh, I haven't heard that one in a while. Yes. Always gotta love the squirrel dumplings. Malcolm says, I get asked if I'm Australian, German, I would say Danish, Scottish, English, South African, and others as well. Really? So people appear to have a very hard time guessing where you're from then, from what it sounds like. Rafael saying the only way we'll go to the metric system if Trump says he likes the imperial system. Oh, gee. There you go. Gnocchi and clam sauce is a good time, says
Yes,
Papa
it
Mozo.
is.
Ibanez Fislong saying, if ever you have plans to travel to the Philippines, just let me know. I'd love to see you together with my good friend Verna. Then we can enjoy the whole pork barbecue together. You're on,
We would definitely
Ibanez.
do that.
You're on. As a matter of fact, we have already been talking to Verna a little bit about possibly doing like a cooperation together once we do make it to the Philippines. So
Yeah.
if you can be there as well, that would be so
great.
awesome. Then we can make a whole get together out of the whole thing. That would be really cool. So yes, we're definitely keeping that in mind. Latino Pinay Family Vlogs giving a shout out to everyone. Thank you so much for spreading that love. Malcolm saying, I'm going to have to try it in Budapest
goulash,
next year.
yes.
Yeah. And then you will be able to
And
tell
take
the
pictures.
difference. Yeah, Malcolm, so yeah, you gotta take pictures and everything, and of course tell us what your experience was. Let's see. Ilana, whoa, thought I was freaking out then. I think this might be
When the camera
when the
went.
camera dropped.
By children.
Nice. Megan is asking Malcolm here, besides excellent lamb and wines, what are the New Zealand best foods? Ooh, there's a good question.
That's right, they're known for lamb.
That I did not realize, but I was aware of the wines. Papa Mozo saying Wiener Schnitzel sounds fire right now. Oh, yes, Papa Mozo. And you know what? You should have some of the knödel with it, like the egg, potato, dumpling things. And then some really good gravy to go with that, some veggies on the side. Oh, yes, for sure. Anthony Simone noting that the squirrel dumplings have made a comeback. Yes, they have.
Did they
have
ever
not
really
forgotten
go
them.
away?
That's the real question. I don't think they ever really did go away. Malcolm to Megan. Most of our fruits are brought in with people that have moved here. You are right about lamb and wines. Yeah, well, if you think about
We
it,
did lamb on the grill.
that worked out. That actually really worked out. So there's a hint for you right now. If you are going to do a cookout, do consider grilling lamb on a charcoal barbecue.
People do.
Yeah.
I got it was a pre-marinated butterfly leg of lamb from the Aldi. It was pre-marinated and everything in it was like no hormones, no this, no that, no nothing. I'm like, I'm gonna try this. Did fantastic on the grill. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Megan is with me on the bread in the United States. The bread scene in the US is awful. Much prefer Europe.
I do too.
Hands down, Megan.
I do too.
They are not even close, and it's kind of staggering that it is so hard to find decent bread in the United States. It really is. Blaine is saying, well, folks, it's been a good live. I'm going to head out. Hey, Blaine, thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. Always a pleasure having you with us. So you sleep well, and we'll see you next time. Papa Moses says squirrels are delicious.
Many people say that.
There you go. Do you like lamb? Oh, yes, for sure.
Very much.
Absolutely. Both of us do. Let's see here. Papa Mozo greeting Ibanez Vislong in the Filipino language. ¿Cómo está? Nice. Malcolm saying 60 million sheep in New Zealand. We must do good lamb.
You must.
Yeah, you must for sure. Leg of lamb, he adds to that, would be my favorite meal. Nice.
Now, in New Zealand, do you do that with mint jelly or no?
See, I never got the point of mint jelly with lamb.
It's kind of a British thing.
I just don't see it. But again, cultural difference. Alana admits that New Zealand, their neighbors, does have great lamb. Megan to Malcolm that she also finds New Zealand mussels are popular here. Oh, there you go. I like mussels for sure. So do you, right?
Yeah.
Nick D is saying lamb burger with feta cheese is one of my go-to meals that I can make besides Chef Boyardee beefaroni.
The lamb burger does sound good.
You know, there used to be, not far from where we live, a Greek restaurant. They had like the best lamb. It was so good.
Yeah.
Sadly, they purportedly got into an argument with their landlord,
Yeah.
and well, now they are,
No more.
but a part of the past. So that's a shame. Spätzle,
Yes!
says Papamoso. Yeah, you just mentioned the magic word for Kimberly here. Kimberly is in love with Spätzle.
Yes. But you know what? I love dumplings of all kinds.
Yeah, you are very much a dumpling connoisseur at this point.
I love dumplings. And what are gnocchis? They're little dumplings.
I suppose they are technically.
Yeah, they're a little tiny potato dumpling.
But do they consist more of egg or potato?
Potato.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Rafael saying, thank you, yes, now happy 4th of July. There you go. Yep. Megan saying, lamb is so underrated in the US, should be more popular here, one of my favorite meats.
Yeah, it is very good.
I will say this about United States cuisine. It's very, very difficult to topple steak in the United States.
Yeah, we do have good steak.
I have heard very good things about steak in Argentina as well. But yeah, I haven't been to Argentina yet, so I cannot really tell for sure. But from what I've experienced here in the US, steak is really, really good. Anthony Simone says that he loves lamb chops. Oh, yeah.
Those are very good too.
I agree with you, Anthony. Malcolm saying seafoods are good here, being surrounded by water, crayfish and oysters. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. I mean, you got a nice sized coastline too, I think, Malcolm.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
No, they have no coastline.
Well, no, I'm talking about the size. Of course,
Malcolm
they have a
is
lot of
landlocked.
coastline. By what? His yard? Ilana saying mint jelly and leg of lamb is popular. Yeah, okay, so mint jelly there too, then, huh? Wow. Yeah, no, I just don't see that happening for me. Mint jelly with lamb. He likes mussels too. You know what? Mussels are really good with leeks.
Yeah. You
get mussels with leeks together.
We do it leek and white wine.
Golden combination. Malcolm says that he has his lamb with gravy. Hey, I will be with you on that one, Malcolm. Yep, that sounds like my cup of tea. Rafael saying in my previous company on Thanksgiving, they did a full barbecue pig. It was delicious. Nice. Wow. Nice. So let's see. What else do we have? Nick D to Mega Mars, but we have Wonder Bread.
Oh my gosh.
It's literally a wonder. Yeah.
You know what that is? Have you ever had Wonder Bread?
It's probably plastic with less paint.
Yes. Yeah. All of what you say is true.
I'm sure. And probably tastes as such as well.
No, it tastes delicious.
What? I'd be very surprised.
No, I like my European breads too.
Yeah. Sherry saying, gotta get some sleep. Good night. Happy 4th. Hey, happy 4th to you, Sherry. Thank you so much for stopping by once again in our live stream. Always a pleasure having you with us. Anthony Simone says that he loves steak. Oh, yeah. Who doesn't? Ilana saying we have great steaks. Well, then we will be delighted to check it out for ourselves. He also loves oysters, Anthony. I think Anthony seems to be very much taking a liking to seafood.
Mm-hmm. You know what? In a lot of Anthony's pictures, he shows a lot of seafood.
Then that would explain it. Yeah. Malcolm saying it has to be bluff oysters.
Good to know. I have no idea what that means.
Is that a specific brand or more so a specific way to make them in, Malcolm? Anthony having fun with you making comments. Megan saying for anyone in the US, it is it just my area or has everyone seen a crazy amount of fireworks in the area? I feel like the whole state of Kentucky spent their stimulus checks on fireworks.
Okay. They just started last year that you could get fireworks in Pennsylvania. Now we have fireworks stores.
Yeah.
And we live in a little city, and I'm hearing fireworks in the city. We shouldn't be hearing fireworks in the city. That should be, out in the country a ways. No, they're putting stuff off in the middle of, on the city streets.
Well, that depends on where you are, because if you go to a New Year's Eve celebration in Europe,
I don't like it.
The whole sky lights up for at least like 45 minutes straight at midnight.
There are too many people that have no idea what they're doing with fireworks, putting off fireworks on New Year's Eve.
It's what we're used to, though.
I don't like it. It makes me nervous.
Megan loves gnocchi. So do I, but it's gotta be with the red sauce. Malcolm saying, I'm landlocked, but not being able to swim more than 5 yards. There you go. Papa Mozo saying that lamb is popular here. Papa Mozo, why do you think that is in your
I think
area?
it's different areas of the country.
Why is, I mean, is there like a substantial population of like an ethnic group, like I don't know, Greeks for instance, that lamb is so popular, or what causes that in your opinion? Latino Pinai family, Flores giving a shout out to everyone again. Nice, nice, nice. Anthony saying, I saw a full pig on a buffet on a cruise before.
I bet he means
A full pig. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, they have them.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. They have those suckling pigs.
Yeah. Hey, Musica is in the house as well.
How
Welcome
are
in.
you?
Haven't seen you in a while. Glad to have you with us again. So happy 4th to you as well. And we're just chatting around here, talking about some food and, of course, different foods in different countries, some different traditions in different countries. So since it is the 4th of July now officially here, so yeah, we're just chatting around, having an easy time.
Yeah, I agree with you, Papa.
Midwest field fed beef is difficult to beat. Yeah, I can imagine it. The way it sounds alone, I mean, come on. Although I will say those burgers, those grass-fed burgers we had for our cookout the other week.
That was good.
That was really delicious. Yep. Megan is not a fan of the mint jelly. Yeah, see, I don't think I would be either.
He won't even taste it.
Love seafood, Anthony says. Yeah, that's what we picked
That's
up on.
why. Yeah, when I see all those pictures of all those lobsters and everything you're showing, Anthony, I always put in the hearts.
Yeah, that is all you. Papa Mozo saying, no, I'm hankering for beef Wellington. You know what? I think Papa Mozo is getting awfully hungry over there.
We're making Papa hungry.
Yeah. Megan saying, Wonder Bread is garbage. I'm guessing Nick D was joking. Yeah, I'm figuring he was. He's probably just being sarcastic. Nick is saying, can't do mussels so slimy. My girlfriend made me try them. Did not go well. Oh.
You know what? If you have a texture problem, they're probably not for you.
I wonder though, I mean, so if you don't like slimy foods, what would be foods that you wouldn't like?
You know what?
Okra, probably.
Okay, I don't do okra.
Look at your little face.
The
all
one
horrified.
food that I do not eat is okra. And the funny thing is okay, I've tried it so many different ways because I'm like, it's a vegetable. Why don't I like okra? And I have tried it fried. I have tried it in stews. I have tried it all different kinds of ways. And no way, no how do I like okra. And the funny thing is growing up, I didn't like my mother's vegetable soup. I thought I ate all the vegetables in it, but I hated her vegetable soup. Didn't like it at all. Found out later it had okra in it.
Oh.
That's why I didn't like it.
I guess so. Anthony asking us, are we doing fireworks? No, we don't. I've done them in the past, but never anything crazy though. Malcolm saying Bluff is at the bottom of South Island. To the strait between Bluff and Stewart Island is where they come from.
Okay, so it's in a certain area.
Yeah, it seems that way.
There's what he was talking about, the oysters.
Yeah. So yeah, it should make perfect sense though that New Zealand and seafood is like, yeah, what they have. Let's see, Rafael saying here, we have Wonder Bread Factory in Tulsa.
Well, that's good, at least providing jobs. If not good bread, at least jobs.
That is the nicest way to put it. That is the absolute nicest way to put it.
Did you like that?
Yeah, that's nice. Anthony's saying, I don't like fireworks and I don't do it. Okay. See, I love fireworks, but I just don't necessarily feel the need to spend hundreds of dollars into, literally burning money, kind of. I'll watch them.
You mean like that one guy when we were in Germany?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh my God.
This dude.
We were in the city. We were in Munich. Okay. And there was too many people, too many fireworks, and too close. I couldn't take it. I had to go. We went back to the apartment. So we go back to the apartment and we go out on our balcony. And there was, go ahead. Tell him what he was doing.
Okay, so midnight comes around, and well, Munich, of course, being a European city, there's a lot of fireworks going up in the air. So I'm like, okay, this is nice, and well, about half an hour, 45 minutes in, it starts slowing down. Except,
We were in Kirchheim. Where was
yeah,
he
we were
at?
like in a place just outside of Munich,
Yeah.
and one place over, a place called Heimstetten.
Yeah.
There was a lot of fireworks still going on. I'm like, whoa, these people really.
1 o'clock in the
yeah,
morning.
they look like the fireworks.
2 o'clock in the morning.
And
Fireworks.
this guy just seemed to
just
be
kept going.
going and going.
And we're like, oh my God, he sold his car.
Yeah. He had spent a fortune on fireworks.
I mean, my gosh.
Let's see. Nick to Megan. Megan Morris, it is a wonder. Hashtag serious, not serious. Nice. Megan saying, give me all the oysters. Margaret saying, doing a happy dance. My son just called me from ship phone on Coast Guard cutter in the middle of the Bering Sea to say hi and tell me he might get a leave late July. I haven't seen him since February.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, Margaret. That's wonderful.
Is awesome. That is awesome.
I'm really happy to dance with Margaret.
Hey, Kimberly is doing a happy dance with you. That's really, really awesome. So, Margaret, tell your son to thank him from us for his service. Because we
appreciate it.
We appreciate it, and we have lots of respect for that. Let's see here. Anthony's saying that he lost Wonder Bread. Nick D saying, like, I wonder who buys this stuff, am I right? Yeah.
There you go.
Well, not us. Anthony Simone saying, I love when you like my pictures. Oh, yeah. Many people do, Anthony. Papa Moses saying, large Greek and Indian population.
Yeah, because Indian food, they do lamb too.
There you go. That would explain it.
And they do goat.
Yeah.
They do goat very well.
Nick to Malcolm, to be fair, she did make me try them at the cheap Chinese buffet. Not optimal. Probably not.
Yeah.
Ibanez Fislong saying that for the pig that they roast in the Philippines, we only use sea salt and whole black peppercorns, lemongrass, tamarind leaves, and green fruits, chilies, and black pepper powder.
Only.
We did not put much spicy herbs, but it tastes naturally and juicy. Okay. I would eat that whole freaking pig, Ibanez.
Yes.
That sounds so good to me.
Sounds wonderful.
And you know what? I have seen some things about food in the Philippines, and it just makes me hungry. It looks
very good.
It looks really good. And once we do make it to the Philippines, then we are so going to get together, and we're going to try all
I don't think we'll go hungry.
No.
Not at all.
But you better make sure you got enough, because I'm a big eater.
Look, I'm peeking over the thing again.
What are you doing?
I'm peeking over.
You're seeing ponies again.
Look, you can barely see me. I'm just peeking.
Poof! There you go. Anthony saying that is great. So from what you were just describing. Megan saying Australian version of Kobe beef is amazing.
Okay.
What's Kobe beef?
That is like the Japanese kind of beef, I believe.
Oh, okay. So what is the big difference then between, like, say, that and beef that they typically have in the US?
It's raised differently and treated differently.
Okay. Different food as well?
I believe so.
Ah, all right. Ilana, oyster, snail, eel, slimy. Yeah, that would be. Malcolm saying to Nick D, were they mussels or Pacific oysters? Slimy sounds more like oysters.
It does.
Papa Moses saying mussels need steamed and then boiled into marinara. Oh, I like that recipe, Papa Moso. I really do. That sounds very much like something that's up my alley. Anthony Simone saying that Raphael bought fireworks today. Yeah, so I heard. So I heard. Hey, look here. SBK on tour. Michael from Southern Germany here. One of my top reasons for any visits to the US is food. Nice.
Glad you like it.
Hey, welcome in. And we're really happy that you joined us tonight. And Southern Germany, that's awesome. I used to, we were just talking about Germany.
We're at in Southern Germany, yeah.
Because I used to live in a place called Kirchheim by München.
We both did.
Like next to, like right next to Munich, basically. And it was a very, very nice and enjoyable 1.5 years that I spent there. Let's see here. Nick to Malcolm, you're giving my local crappy Chinese restaurant a lot of credit in the labeling system. Could have been day old escargot for all I know. Oh, jeez. That's great. Rafael, okra is not slimy. Fried is fantastic. Breaded, I can't eat refried beans. Hate the texture.
See, now I like refried beans real well.
Again, salt upon more salt.
They're delicious.
With a little bit of bean flavor.
It's good.
It's all right, but I certainly wouldn't want it in a quantity. Ilana saying mussels gently steamed in white wine.
Very
yes,
nice.
That sounds very good. Ibanya saying, hope to see you soon and stay safe always, my lovely friends. God bless. Thank you so much, Ibanya Fistlong. Hey, we really enjoyed your company here, so we're looking forward to the next time that you will be joining us.
Yes.
So you take care and warm greetings to the Philippines.
What is that?
It's just a notification.
He's getting notifications. Are you going to turn off the camera again?
Babamoso telling them thank you, telling Ibanya Fistlong thank you in big capital letters. Nice. See, I'm starting to learn Filipino now.
Yes, you will.
Let's see. Nick D loves refried beans. The creamier, the better. Top it with some cheese. What is it with Americans and throwing cheese on everything?
We throw cheese on everything.
I mean, you would. I mean, the French and the Dutch have the reputation for the cheese, but it's really the Americans that really use cheese on everything.
Yep, we do.
Anthony loves Greek salad.
That's good. You like the olives in Greek salad.
Yeah, the Kalamata olives.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
But he gets his without feta.
Yeah, I don't want the feta in it. Ooh. But everything else, sure. So Malcolm with an update here. Got to add Germany to the USA, Australia, New Zealand, India, and the Philippines for today's chat. All right, 6 countries so far. Not bad.
No, that's fine.
Anthony asking if we eat goat.
Yes, I do.
I think I do too.
You do?
Yeah. Malcolm likes goat. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Papamoso is also a fan of Greek salad. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Ilana says goat curry is delicious.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's something they would probably serve in like an Indian restaurant.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very good.
Papamoso thanking Margaret for her son. Yes, that's very nice. Very nice. Anthony saying, I don't like pork and beans and chickpeas because of the texture. Okay. So...
yeah, I can understand that.
So, see, for me, food, whether or not I like it, doesn't tend to depend on the texture.
No, my daughter Allison, this is funny. She likes the flavor of mushrooms. So if she has like a mushroom broth or a mushroom soup, she eats the broth, but picks out the mushrooms. She doesn't like the texture of the mushrooms, but she likes the flavor that they put into foods.
There's a different way to go about it. But I also say that Wonder does make the best crunchy toast.
Good to know.
Okay, I wouldn't know that. Anthony saying that okra is gross.
It is.
Megan, goat is great. Very hard to find in the US unless you are in Latin area. Really? I never associated goat with like more of the Latin cuisine.
Like I said, I found it in the Indian restaurants here.
Huh. Anthony loves escargot though.
So do I.
But see, I would think that would be really slimy and creamy and buttery and...
That's Allison's favorite.
Not my thing. Papa Mozo saying, Ilana continues to taunt Mozo. That in response to the goat curry comment that Ilana made.
It's very good.
Nice. Let's see. Nick D saying to Mega Mars, it cannot be Kobe beef unless it comes from Kobe, Japan, or Kobe Bryant's beef farm.
Oh.
There you go. What? Why do you hit me now?
For Nick.
Okay, you cannot just hit me for every time that another male that is with us today makes a comment.
I think it's a good plan.
No, it isn't. It's a Papa Mozo, she struck me again. Did you see that? She did. And he says, pig in the ground for our birthdays.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Margaret saying... To Travel on Tour, Papa Mozo, thank you. I'll tell him, so proud of him and happy he's living his dream. He's fireman / damage control specialist and loving it.
Wow,
nice. That's amazing, Margaret. That's really awesome. Right back. Shout out at you, Latino Pine Family Vlogs. Megan to Nick D. Technically, you are correct, but Australia replicates it well and more sustainably.
Ooh.
There you go.
That's the beef.
Yep. Hey, Dennis is in the house.
There
hello, Kim and Neil.
are.
Hello, travelers. Nice. Welcome in, Dennis. from Greece, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes,
because
he's still there.
I'm figuring he is still out there in Greece.
I saw him this afternoon.
Yeah, you did. You told me that. So welcome in, Dennis, and fantastic to have you with us. We're just having a nice chit chat over here, talking about food and sidetracking things. You know, whenever we get sidetracked by something that comes off of food. So,
oh, we were talking a lot about lamb.
SPK on tour says that they are a little more north in southern Germany, Nuremberg. 7:30 in the morning right now, about to head out for a hike into the Franconian Swiss.
Oh my goodness.
You have no idea how jealous I am of you right now, SPK on tour. I'm familiar with the name of Nuremberg. Don't know a lot about it though. So if there is anything out there you would recommend for travelers to visit, because usually when people travel to Germany, okay, Frankfurt, Berlin, Munich, those are cities people go to. But I think Nuremberg is a little bit less well known. So what would you recommend for us travelers to check out? Anthony saying, keep the camera on. I didn't do anything to the camera. It just decided to quit on me for 3 seconds. Papamoso, Reverend Raphael took us around Tulsa. Nice. Let's see. Megan confirming that Ilana was correct. Wagayu, not Kobe. Wagayu.
Yeah.
Wagayu.
Yeah.
That's 3 different ways. I'm trying the name now. Margaret saying cheese is life.
Yes.
Okay. Remove the last 4 letters.
Cheese.
Add that.
No, it's so good.
No. Anthony Simone loves the feta.
Mm-hmm.
Rather you than me. Foodie chat. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going
that's
on
what it
here.
ended up in.
Yep. Malcolm saying now added Greece to Germany, Australia, New Zealand, Philippines, India, and the USA. All right, so we're up to 7 countries at this point. That is awesome. Papa Moses saying that refried beans are good when prepared by my Mexican neighbors.
Oh my God.
Oh, that sounds
imagine.
like the real deal, Papa Moses.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'd be always looking in the window for food.
Yeah, no doubt. Malcolm, Dennis has become foodie based today. We have been around the world in food. Yeah,
Yes,
we have been. That's where we're at right now.
It started off with picnic food.
Papa Moses is pointing out that Wisconsin is the dairy state.
Yeah,
that I actually did know. And it's actually a reason for me not to go to Wisconsin. But fortunately, it has come to my attention that Wisconsin has a lot more to offer than cheese. So good for me.
Megan, you know what I had? And it was imported here. And I had several different ones, and they were Irish cheeses. And they were very, very good.
Again, rather you than me. Papa, feta makes things better. Again, rather you than me. Anthony, hashtag Kim hit Neil once again. No, Anthony, no. Yes, thank you, Malcolm. Thank you for reminding everyone. It is Team Neil today. 366 days till he gets another one. So please let it be my
That's
day.
over a year.
It's even more than a year. Oh, wow. Papa Moses saying coconut milk is definitely good to me, but the flakes trigger my gag reflex. Oh. Yeah, that's not pleasant. Do you like almond milk?
Yes,
I am glad you asked, Anthony, because yes, we both do, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to have it with my cereal.
Yeah, me too.
So if you get like a good vanilla almond milk, or even like a chocolate one.
See, I like the chocolate almond milk in my cereal.
Oh yes, I do for sure.
I know you do. I like the vanilla one in my cereal.
They're both good with me, either or, but it really works. Dennis saying to us, I have a wonderful recipe for cumin lamb burgers. Wait a minute. Did you say cumin lamb burgers?
Cumin.
Whoa! On pretzel rolls, lamb patties with sliced feta, red onion, and a toasted pretzel roll with cumin mayonnaise on the bun. Yes.
Oh my God. Are you going to eat the feta?
No, just eliminate the feta, but everything else on there.
Email me that recipe.
She's going to have to make that now. And she's not going to get away with that.
Just go ahead and email me the recipe.
That sounds really good, except for the feta. But all the other things, I mean, I love cumin. Like, huge fan of cumin.
To travelandtour@gmail.com.
Yep. Papamoso, the Down Unders got me flustered by the leek soup talk. Leek soup. Ooh, that sounds good. Let's see, what else is going on? Papamoso saying pigs in the ground in Cebu, Philippines, where we have family. Oh, really? You have family living there, Papamoso. That's nice. Rafael asking, Dennis, did you make the service?
Yeah, he was going to the service. It was online. He goes to the one that's from Jamaica.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Lana to Papamoso. Guess what we had for lunch? Papamoso. Lana, no! Dennis saying, yes, Kim at Visos Chat, pleased to be here. Yes, still in Greece. Safe here from C19. All right, that's good to know. Awesome. We're glad you're safe. Nick D saying, I don't think we're allowed to call almond milk milk anymore. The dairy industry sued and won.
Oh my gosh.
Geez. Really?
You've got to be kidding me.
People have too much time on their hands, I'm telling you. That's ridiculous. Anthony saying, love refried beans. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't like them I'm okay with them, but I wouldn't like them in a quantity. Ilana saying, yes, we finished the brisket, leek, and barley soup. Oh, leek and barley soup?
That sounds good.
There's another thing that caught my interest.
I do have a question for everybody. We have many people here right now.
Yeah.
I do want to ask a question. We've been thinking about doing something a little bit different, and I want to know everybody's input on this. We are thinking about possibly at one of our lives, maybe not all the time, but like maybe every other week or so, doing maybe a 15-minute short little interview with someone from our community. Maybe someone who isn't necessarily a creator. You know, someone who you don't normally get to see maybe. Would that be something you would be interested in? Would you be interested in being interviewed? Would you be interested in seeing that? Let us know, because we want to know if it's something we should do.
As you all very well know, we very much value your input. So
yeah, and
please speak up on this and let your opinion be known to us.
And we like to be very interactive.
Yeah.
And we're thinking that this would be another way that we could be. And like I said, and it's wonderful. I mean, of course, you know, we're going to interview creators, but not just creators, non-creators too.
For sure. Malcolm saying, yes, we started on picnic food a long time ago.
2 hours ago.
Yeah, that is what we started, and then it just rolled into an all-out food chat. There's nothing wrong with that. Margaret saying Spanish, manchego, or flascas with some seeded grain crackers, olives, and a nice glass of Malbec or Barbera. Seriously, nectar of the gods. That's Kimberly.
Margaret, we need to travel together.
Anthony, happy Team Neil Day. Thank you. Now you're talking. Thank you, Anthony. Welcome. Encouraging Anthony for that. Yes, good. Papa Moses saying, if I lived in Melbourne, Australia, I would likely have a few more cardiac events. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no, we don't want that.
No.
You stay where you are.
Yeah. Rafael saying, okay, Margaret, manchego is fantastic. Yeah, that's Rafael. That's Spanish cheese, huh? Anthony saying, I don't like almond milk. I only like the chocolate one. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Dennis saying, Rafael, yes, I virtually attend every week, and then later today for the morning service Jamaica time. It's my connection. Hey, that's good.
That's wonderful.
I'm glad you found your place there. SBK on tour saying, Nuremberg has a beautiful historical city center and maybe the most famous Christmas market in the world.
I love Christmas markets.
Yes, that's right. Actually, that reminds me of the Glühwein, like the warm spiced wine that Germany is famous for. And yeah, Nuremberg. I think it's on our bottle in the kitchen somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do. We do. We have bottles of wine from there.
Yeah. So historic city center. Yeah, that very much sounds like my cup of tea. So maybe next time we should do. Well, Darian was putting together a group trip. Megan saying, Kim, agree. Ireland and the UK has some great cheeses as well.
Yeah, they do. And
I think cheese talk.
And I think they're underappreciated. They
are overappreciated. Ilana saying we have a defibrillator. Oh, jeez. Wow. Malcolm asking if Nuremberg isn't at the racetrack. I'm going to leave that one for SPK on tour over here to answer. They would know that better than us. Papa Moso in the meantime saying, Neil Kimberly, Mommy Moso and Papa Moso could take you on a 4-state tour, including Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, and Wisconsin. Oh, that sounds like fun. Nick D is asking as Neil had Yoo-Hoo. Goes great with my beefaroni.
Okay.
I think I did have Yoo-Hoo. Long time ago, and I did like it, I believe.
Okay, it's a chocolate water drink.
Yeah, it's nice chocolate water there.
Okay, here's something funny. Now, anybody who's known me for a long time knows I used to smoke. I haven't had a cigarette in 5 years, but every now and then I taste something that I haven't had since I quit smoking. Yoo-Hoo is one of those things.
Mm.
The one day I decided to get Yoo-Hoo. Okay, probably Yoo-Hoo and sushi was my best bet.
Yoo-Hoo and sushi?
Yeah.
Why on earth would you do that to yourself?
I eat cold pizza for breakfast. Anyways.
That explains a lot.
It does. That's what's wrong with me. So I had Yoo-Hoo and sushi, and that Yoo-Hoo was terrible to me. It tasted terrible. And you know what else doesn't taste right to me either is ranch dressing.
I never cared for that.
I know. I've not liked ranch dressing since I quit smoking.
Ranch
I'm like, really? It tastes like that?
Ranch dressing is just flat out nasty. Ugh,
Wait,
no.
I think we're getting behind.
Yeah, a little bit. So we're gonna keep going with the comments here. SBK on tour about Nuremberg. There are also old rock pathways under the city, which even holds its own historic prison cells, and of course a lot of World War II related sites. I do know about the significance of Nuremberg in the World War II events. I know there was actually the site of the famous Nuremberg trials that took place after the war. So yes, that part of Nuremberg I am aware of. SBK on tour saying the old Nazi rallying grounds in the place, the Nuremberg trials. Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Papa Moses saying Ilana, then it's all set. There you go. In regards to that comment. Ilana saying, how do you milk an almond? Ilana, really? Yeah, we're getting smart about that now, are we? SBK on tour, and last but not least, a lot of nature around. Hiking is great around here. See, then I need to go there for sure.
Yeah, you'll like that.
Yeah, I like hiking. So Rafael saying, what cereal do you eat? I like the simple ones, crispy cereals and cornflakes. I always get the Cascadian Farm Organic cereal. Typically either French vanilla almond or oats and honey. And then I drench it in my almond milk.
I do mostly granolas.
I'm good to go. Anthony Simone saying, I hope when I do a live again, I won't get a troll again. Anthony, don't worry about the troll.
It happens.
It happens. Move on. You have wonderful people that stop by in your live stream. Way more than the trolls. Don't worry about them. Burning Up the Roses in the house from the RV community. Welcome in, guys. Good evening to you and happy 4th to you. So please let us know if you have any plans for the weekend. Right now, to give you just a little update real quick on what we're talking about. It's all food related this evening.
Mostly, yeah.
Kind of drifted into that. And we just were discussing Nuremberg, since we have a fellow traveler over here, SPK on tour from Germany, that actually lives in that area. So yeah, that's where we're at in here. They heard a great idea. There you go. Let's see. Another shout out. Nice, nice, nice. Papa Moso saying, Neil, is cheese a medical issue or mental block?
Mental block.
Papa Moso, it is a flavor block.
He eats it on pizza, Papa.
But that's different. For some reason, I can eat it on pizza. But if you give me literally like a wedge of cheese to eat, it comes out 10 times as fast as it comes in.
But you like mozzarella and provolone.
No, you are wrong.
Because you eat it on pizza and you eat it in ravioli.
You are wrong. You are wrong. You really think I'm not going to hear you talk if you're going to whisper like that? You said he eats it wrong.
You do.
See, I can still hear you.
You ate my mother's ravioli all the time.
Jeez. But it had no cheese. There was no cheese.
Have you met my mother?
No, I'm telling you, there was no cheese in there.
Oh, yeah, right.
Let's see here. Anthony saying I love Rice Krispies and Cookie Crisps.
Hmm.
Malcolm saying I like to put faces to names, so that would be good. Yeah, so do we. That's what we are all about. Absolutely.
He's talking about the interviews.
Okay, yeah, so those responses are starting to come
Good.
in then. Okay. So I saw some, yeah, burning up the roads, also like that idea.
Was that the idea you were talking about?
I'm figuring. That's what I'm thinking. Megan is also in favor.
You think it's, yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Awesome, awesome. Yes, excellent way to connect. Okay. Rafa already does that. Nice. Dennis saying you will love the feta on the burger. Okay, you get me to eat feta, you deserve a gold star. I mean, you need a whole army to make that happen, probably. And
He's trying a really thin slice.
Kim uses 6mm quarter-inch slice of feta, no thicker, 100 grams, 4-ounce lamb patty. It's a perfect ratio, topped with very thin sliced red onion.
I like red onion.
There you go.
I like red onion a lot.
But most saying food and music are universal language.
Yeah.
That is so true. I agree with that 100%.
You know, a lot of times too, when we have dinner, we put music
on. Yeah, we actually do. As they saying, you don't drink adult drinks on live like some people do. Most of the time, no, we don't, because we don't drink as much. SBK on tour saying to Malcolm Hogan, we have a little racetrack once a year, but no, it's another city. Nuremberg, not Nuremberg, always confuses foreigners. Yeah.
That's very close.
Nuremberg, not Nuremberg. Yeah, there's a difference.
There's an N and an E and a U. It's different.
Well, just like I can see, for instance, that Münster and München would be confusing too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
We are from Pennsylvania.
What? Who's asking? Okay, they are asking that question to burning up the roads.
So we're from Pennsylvania.
Why are you answering? That makes no sense what you just did.
I didn't see the whole thing.
Well, then read the whole thing first.
I just read part.
Megan saying, love that Glute even so festive, had loads in Prague and Copenhagen last December. Oh, nice. Glute eye. Is that like a sort of egg? Love that glute. Maybe it's just
Glühwein?
Oh, Glühwein. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Maybe?
That must be it. Glühwein, yeah. Let's see here. Anthony doesn't like ranch. And Burning Up the Roads is saying that they're from Oregon.
And see, then they asked where we're from. We're from Pennsylvania.
The question is directed in general. It isn't no one in
It's from us. We're from Pennsylvania.
But yeah, Kimberly now has officially declared that we live in Pennsylvania.
He's originally from the Netherlands.
Yeah. Hence my not so Pennsylvanian accent.
See, Megan, I know what you mean. I was being psychic.
Apparently, you speak Megan.
I speak Megan.
Papa Mosa saying, Neil, I have a sauce that's orange. I believe you would appreciate it. Oh, is that so, Papa Mosa? What sauce would that be?
See, she said Glühwein.
Yeah, I'm getting as much now. Let's see. Oh. The drink. So there's a drink called ranch? You is an old drink.
Yeah, it is.
Dennis saying, cold pizza for breakfast? Yes, breakfast pizza is last night's pizza, not eggs on a pizza crust. See, I like the the sweet breakfast pizza. I think I had that on a cruise.
You did.
That was good. Yes, Megan, I agree 100% with you. Ranch is gross. Yep. But I was saying, Kimberly, get back. How are you so gorgeous after smoking?
Well, thank you, Papa.
Well, let's just say she really quit.
I did.
Let's see. Rafael saying Mazzio's ranch dressing is the best. No ranch dressing for me.
Now, I like blue cheese dressing.
Burning Up the Road saying nice to see you. Hey, likewise. Likewise. Yeah, we're glad you joined us today. Burning Up the Roads from the RV community. So, now, Oregon you were from, you said. So.
Oh, that's what we're going to Oregon.
Yeah, we actually are.
On our group cruise.
Yeah. Now, does that there's a stop in Oregon, right? It doesn't actually start there
No,
because it
it's
starts in
Seattle.
Seattle.
There's a stop in Oregon.
Yeah.
There is Monterey, California.
Okay.
There is San Francisco, California, and then there's Victoria, Washington.
Oh, there you go.
No, Victoria, Canada.
Canada. Yeah, we had a stop in Canada.
And that's May 1st. We're doing a group cruise. So anybody who wants information on that, let me know so I can get you out a quote. And we're going to be doing a flyer coming out soon too.
Yep.
Papa, I have a question, and I think you might know this. When I was a kid, they had ranch dressing, and it was in little packets. I think they still make it, but I don't think it's the same. And my mom used to make it with buttermilk. She would put this little packet, and then she would put buttermilk in, and then she would shake it.
Sounds like what he's describing here. Buttermilk ranch made with coriander.
But she would make
what it was?
It was a little packet of stuff, and I think they still make that. But she would make it. It was different.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Ranch dressing when I was little was different than what it is now.
Nick is saying there really is a Hidden Valley ranch that ranch dressing came from. I bet it smells awful. I don't like ranch. Yeah. See, many people
like
really don't care for it, so I'm not the only one there. Malcolm is saying having dinner even got cheese in the mashed potato. Bah, that's just nasty.
So good.
Margaret's saying, however, you guys have never had good ranch. Stop trying the Wonder Bread of ranch. You might like the Wonder Bread of ranch.
It's good.
Nice. Anthony's saying he doesn't like provolone cheese. I don't like any cheese. Why is Kim yelling? Were you yelling?
Because I'm Italian.
Yeah, that's probably the explanation, Anthony. Kimberly is Italian, so she naturally yells.
I yell most of the time.
Dennis saying that cumin mayo is just mayo with cumin powder mixed in. Neil, you may prefer cow's milk feta versus sheep's milk feta. Cow's milk feta is very mild. Kim gets the feta and brine and organic cumin at Aldi.
Okay.
We do have an Aldi not too far away from here.
We do.
It's like 5 minutes down the street here. So Nick is saying, Dennis Alcassi, you are correct. It is also the next day's lunch if you got enough. This in for the pizza. Yep. Papa Moses saying, let me publicly state how impressed I was with Anthony's debut show. Debut show. He has talent and an open mind, unusual for a young man. Thank you so much for that compliment, Papa Moses. And yes, Anthony does deserve that compliment. We are with you on that assessment there. He did do a great job, particularly for a first time. And he already hit double digits in thumbs up right off the bat. So
that was good.
We're proud of him. Burning Up the Roads are saying that interviews are wonderful. Lots of interesting people around. Okay.
So they think it's a good idea too.
It does seem like we have a lot of support for our idea to take a little bit of time from a live stream at some point and dedicate it to interview someone here.
Who would be interested in being interviewed?
Oh, that's where I start having to make notes.
Some people start saying me. Come on.
Anthony, in the meantime, is saying, have you had a veggie burger?
Yes, I like them very much.
I may have at some point, but I'm not sure if I remember exactly what it tastes like. So it must not have left much of an impression if I did. Ilana's saying we love halloumi cheese fried till golden brown. So do you have that then on like a grilled cheese, Ilana? Is that what I have to picture here? Dennis is saying, thank you, Nick. I lived on breakfast pizza when I was younger. Oh, jeez. Malcolm saying to Papa Mose, you missed the live but have had a look at the replay. Well done, that man.
See?
Yeah, Anthony, there are a lot of people here that were very impressed with your first live stream. So keep it up, bud. Keep it up. Dennis saying to Ilana, you can grill halloumi in a skillet. Queso fresco also. Anthony likes your sense of humor.
Thank you, Anthony.
Burning Up the Roads, thanks you. Ilana saying to Dennis, that's what we do in the skillet. No oil with cherry, tomato, spinach, and bacon. Delicious. Cherry, tomato, spinach, and bacon.
That sounds good.
That's an unusual combo. Sounds more like you than me, though. Let's see here. Love blue cheese. No, that just is nauseating, that. Blech. Papa Moses saying is that he has family in Cannon Beach, Oregon, and Seaside, Oregon. Nice.
No, I don't think it's Portland.
It's not Portland. Then
No.
what stop would it be?
Let me see. Let me look real quick because I don't remember.
Okay, Kimberly is going to look up where in Portland we're gonna have a stop.
No, we're in Oregon, not in Portland.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Give me a moment.
Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna keep going down the comments here.
Yeah, do that.
Anthony saying, "Are you doing the Alaska one too?" No, that is not.
We talked about it.
We
Yes.
talked about it, but
We might do it.
It's inconclusive at this time. Let's see here. I see some conversation among our fellow travelers here. Raphael sharing the 2 travel and tour trips page that we have on the Facebook. Thank you for that, Raphael. We appreciate that. Let's see. Anthony loves garlic mashed potatoes. That is more Kimberly. I see. I like my mashed potatoes pretty coarse, actually, not overly mashed. And certainly the less creamy, the better for me. And if you add some like fresh parsley through it, and particularly works well with red skin potatoes, you add some fresh parsley, and that's really good.
It won't work.
Margaret is asking Anthony for the name of his channel. That would be Anthony Simone. Raphael, if you can find,
go ahead and drop
go
it.
ahead and drop Anthony's link for Margaret. Let's see here. Pabmo saying, I will, you're the first to invite. There you go. Nice. Raphael saying, I mix ranch with A1 and dip my chicken nuggets in it. Oh my God, Raphael, why would you do that?
For some reason, I can't find it on my phone.
What can't you find on your phone?
My
the itinerary?
Yeah, and I had it.
Margaret saying, I think Papa Moser and Malcolm, the godfathers of To Travel and Tour, need to be interviewed.
I think so too.
I think you're onto something.
And I think
here,
Margaret needs interviewed.
I think
Margaret needs interviewed.
Yeah, because we have some godmothers here too,
Yes.
not just godfathers. Malcolm saying, I'll give the interview some thought, with not being a creator and having an interesting accent for you.
That would be great.
We would love to, Malcolm. I mean, if you want to be the guy for the job, then...
Oh, and then do an interview too.
Burning Up the Roads also would love being interviewed. Lucretia. All right, so let's take a few notes here. I see... so interviews. So Malcolm showed interest. Burning Up the Roads showed interest.
Here, I found it.
All right. So what stop in Portland or in Oregon do we have?
Astoria.
Astoria.
Astoria. Astoria.
Okay. So let me see here. Where are they?
What are you doing?
Okay. So Burning Up the Roads. Are you familiar at all with Astoria in Oregon? Do let us know. Let's see here. What else is going on? Papamoso to Anthony. Oh my gosh, I love garlic mashed potatoes with a lot of exclamation marks. It sounds like one of Papamoso's favorites. Anthony Simone thanking everyone for all the support he is getting. Yeah, and I do want to stress that I am really, really grateful for all the support that you guys have been showing Anthony. That is awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate it too.
Really happy about that. Dennis saying, ranch is popular in the US. I bring the ranch powder packets from Aldi and make it with mayo and kefir/real buttermilk. Last year in Orlando, the Aldi had ranch packets for 25 cents. I took them all.
That's fun.
That's great. Yeah, Aldi is just one of those grocery stores you gotta go into with a bit of an open mind because they don't necessarily have the same groceries. Let's see here. Ilana saying halloumi is a semi-hard unripened goat or sheep milk white cheese that does not melt from Cyprus. Oh, okay. There's some information. Malcolm saying off topic for today, but Travel Kiwi was interviewed by one of our national newspapers about the lockdown hotel. She came over really well. I bet she did.
Yeah.
Because our Megan is very good at giving like doing talking in videos.
Yeah, they're great.
And I can imagine that she did do very well in an interview just for television. That doesn't surprise me.
Newspaper. Newspaper.
Oh, newspaper. Oh, yeah, it's still like an interview by a newspaper, so face-to-face interview. Anthony says he loves A1 on his steak. See, I much prefer gravy than A1, but that's me. Dennis loves halloumi. Megan agrees with me. She's a fan of the mashed Redskins too. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Nice. Malcolm saying I will have to do it on my laptop as I don't have a camera or microphone on my PC. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That works.
Basically, what we would have to do is, because we have the StreamYard, is we would have to set it up and send you a link. And then they would just have to click on the link and come.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. But I'm also saying, mentioning the bridge in Astoria.
Okay.
So he elaborates here. He says it's a big metal green bridge. Okay. Well, we probably get to see that then. Nick D. Never melts. That seems like a challenge. Can I dip it in a volcano?
Yeah, then you put it on Wonder Bread.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like maybe you need to put it on Wonder Bread first. And, you never know.
I'm sure the beefaroni from the can will melt it.
This is Raphael dropping Anthony's link. Thank you so much for that, Raphael. Burn Up the Road saying, yes, Astoria is on the coast, most northern town.
Okay,
oh, okay.
Thank you. Like I said, I haven't looked into it too much yet.
So, yeah, is there anything in Astoria you would recommend to explore there, Burning Up the Roads? Megan,
well,
yes,
Megan, would you like to be interviewed too?
Interview.
I think Megan would be a good person to interview.
Yeah, Megan, how about you yourself?
Yeah.
You're not brand new here, and even if you were. Margaret saying Astoria is the oldest city in Oregon. Lots of lovely old architecture, a maritime museum, etc.
We're gonna like it there.
We're gonna like it there then. Yes, indeed. Ilana saying, laughing out loud, if there was a volcano handy, I would drop a piece in to test it. Yeah, you would have to. Ilana saying, yes, please, for an interview. All right, we're writing you down. Sean, Ilana. I'm just, for convenience purposes, writing Sean down as well, since it is the both of you. So Malcolm is asking, what is A1? It's a brown steak sauce, Malcolm.
It's
but
it's not Worcestershire. It's thicker, and it is has a little bit. It's spicy with a little bit of a vinegar base.
Yeah, that's probably a good way to put it. Rafael saying, I'm up for an interview anytime. The problem is I only understand every other word you say, Neil.
That's good.
Okay, Rafael.
That was good, Raphael.
That is still better than every other 2 words that I understand from you. Just say. Let's see here. Dennis is saying, I try to get to an Aldi and sister store Trader Joe's
Trader Joe's is amazing.
And bring back items that are not readily available in the UK.
Dennis, would you be interested in an interview?
Oh, I'm curious. That'd be great too.
That would be great too.
But Moses saying is only that he has a phone, no computer.
It doesn't matter. I think
it doesn't matter.
You can do it on the phone.
Yeah, there should be a way to do that. Let's see here. FYI, Pavmo says you cannot pump your own gas in Oregon. Oh, really? I did not know that.
Really?
Hey, look who joined us here. Honey Loves DC. Hi, host to Travel and Tour. Welcome in. Big shout out to you. I do believe this might very well be the first time you're in our live stream. So let me give you first a warm welcome, and second, a quick rundown of how we do things here. This is a very interactive live stream, so that means we do not ramble off endless stories. We actually attempt to have a conversation with everyone in here. So right now we're just chit-chatting around, talking about food, some places to travel to. As a matter of fact, right now it was about Oregon and some places to visit there.
And let us know where you're from.
So, yeah, let us know where you're from. We do have a person in here by the name of Malcolm Hogan who keeps very close track of countries that have been represented in our live stream. So, yeah, let us know. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Anthony saying, will you interview Visa Travel? What's up, YouTube? Yeah, that is Raphael's signature greeting. That's right. So we're gonna write Raphael down. Let's see. Burn Up the Road saying, I haven't been to Astoria in 20 years. Margaret has better info. Okay. That's good to know. Dennis saying A1 is similar to HP.
There we go. Whatever that is.
Is that like a British equivalent, Dennis? Let's see. Ilana, nah, Sean says, if you must. Yeah, I must. Anthony saying, what is Worcester sauce?
Worcestershire sauce. It's Worcestershire sauce. It's
Well, you're creative with your description, so describe it.
It's very common to put it in different sauces and to use it as on meats for like flavor. There's spices in it. It's brown. There's actually anchovies in it.
There you go. Let's see here. Nick D explains it as liquid salt. It's probably quite salty.
That's soy sauce.
Yeah, that's more soy sauce, though.
Why are you camera shy?
Dennis camera shy. Yeah, I saw that.
You don't strike me as shy.
No, not really. Welcome to Margaret. Yes, we have HP and also Worcestershire sauce as well. Okay. Rafael pointing out A1 is a steak sauce. Yes. Megan saying, Neil, you speak English better than most people in Kentucky. Oh my God.
Most people in Pennsylvania too.
That's great. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Margaret saying to Dennis, I prefer HP, but I never put it on steak. I actually use it more like a dip for French fries sometimes.
Okay.
I can see that. Although
you know what?
Nothing trumps peanut sauce on French fries. Like good, authentic peanut sauce. Not that crappy stuff they saw at Walmart. You got a message from Papa Moso.
Sometimes I do.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Papa.
Very good. Thank you for your message, Papa Moso. We received it in good order. Lucy is saying, well, I'm finished all my cooking for tomorrow. Thank you guys for keeping me company. I enjoyed the life. Hey, Lucy, great to have you with us again. We're glad we had the pleasure of your company tonight.
I can't wait till we get together.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
We're going to have fun.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt about it. So you have a great night. Sleep well, and we'll see you next time. Nick to Megan, he definitely speaks better Dutch than most people in Kentucky. I love the razor sharp comments.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Malcolm saying another Gaelic word for Neil. Okay. That looks like tea clock to me.
Tea clock.
Is that like teacup? Like this, but then smaller? This is more muck. What is it? We have a good one here. Tiaglish. Tialash? You think
Tiaglish.
It's... Okay, so you think it's Tialash. I think it's tea clock.
Tiaglish.
Okay. Well, Malcolm, you let us know who's closer. Anthony's saying I was camera shy when I was doing my life.
Yeah, you were.
But Anthony,
you got over it.
Here's the thing. You did it. You got over it to a substantial degree in your very first live stream. And as time went on, you were talking more and more to people.
Which was good.
Which is fantastic.
You're getting the hang of it.
All you need to do is keep doing it, and it will become second nature in due time. Anthony asking, what is peanut sauce? Is it good?
It's goodness.
It's delicious. Imagine basically kind of like a liquid peanut butter.
No.
But then like
I can tell
a sauce and with all kinds of herbs and spices in it is so good. There's
like sesame oil, there's soy sauce, there's peanut butter in it, and I use peanut butter that doesn't have any sugar in it. I put a little bit of garlic in there. There is ginger. I put a good dose of ginger in it too. And then I add water to it. And I also add some, I add a thickening agent.
A thickening agent?
Yes.
Like what, flour?
No, I use cornstarch.
Oh, okay. All right. Dennis is saying that HP is also good on jacket potatoes.
I don't know what a jacket potato is.
Is that like basically potatoes with the peel still on? That's what I would imagine.
What is a jacket potato?
Ilana's saying we have HP and Worcestershire sauce also. A couple of drops of Worcestershire in a casserole adds a bit of extra flavor.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Worcestershire sauce is anything you want to use in a quantity.
It's baked potatoes.
Baked potatoes. Ah, there you go.
I
Yeah.
really
So
like
yeah,
baked
those
potatoes.
still have their peel on.
I like butter and sour cream on my baked potatoes and salt and pepper.
Anthony Simone.
He's a little teacup.
Little teacup, nice.
Okay.
But Moses saying, any chance you may be on Moses' birthday cruise, February 20th, Panorama? That's
I don't
around your
know.
birthday.
My birthday's the 22nd.
Yeah. Not sure yet, Papa Mozo. Lucy is saying, looking forward to it. Good night, all.
Good
nice.
night.
Good night. Dennis saying, Anthony, peanut sauce is wonderful, especially Thai style on chicken satay.
Yes.
Now you're talking, Dennis. Let's see. Malcolm is saying, pronounce chai luck. Chai luck. So it was kind of like a hybrid of what me and you said.
Yeah.
What is it, Clue? We have a good one on here.
I went on here.
Okay. Conversation. Would it be conversation, Malcolm? Papa Moses saying Anthony's greatest.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
What is it?
I know what it is.
Okay. Well, anyways, Papa Moses saying Anthony's greatest talent is his open mind and kind spirit. That's
Yes.
for sure. I agree 100% with that. Raphael saying, Margaret, try mixing ranch and a one you will never go back. Great sauce for fries. I don't know, Raphael.
That
but
sounds like something Allie would eat.
I don't know. I think you're putting your country to shame, man. I mean, that's not nothing that I would see other Spaniards do. Ilana saying sour cream on baked potatoes. That is Kimberly. She loves
sour
that.
cream and butter.
Anthony saying, I thought it's potatoes that likes to wear jackets.
Yes.
Yeah, basically, if you want to look at it
skins.
that way. Megan is saying that she has no interest in traveling outside the tri-state area. If there's not a Chick-fil-A in the close proximity, all hell will break loose.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, that is that's a big thing here too, Chick-fil-A. I was most surprised to see that they had better ratings than Texas Roadhouse. That I could not fathom, and it still kind of has me thrown off. Papa Moses says his birthday is the 23rd. Nice.
Now, is that the cruise that they're doing in place of, in case the one for, is that the Panama cruise with Lolita Loca? Is that the same cruise? Is that the one you're talking about? Because I haven't even looked at that one yet.
Raphael saying, Kimberly, you need to do an impromptu live from your phone in the break room at your break at Walmart. There's so much fun. Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
Live from Walmart's break room. Yeah, there
nobody
you go.
wants that.
No. Let's see here. Papa Mozo telling Raphael, A1 and rice. I'm on it. Anthony Simone is a big fan of Chick-fil-A. Papa Mozo saying not Panama Canal.
Oh, okay.
So it's a different one.
It's not their group cruise? Because I thought theirs
don't
was
think
around
so,
that
then.
time. Because I thought you moved, you weren't going on the one in October now. You moved it, and I thought it was to the other group cruise that they were doing. So now I don't know where you're going, Papa.
Let's see here. Nick D telling Papa, so yes, all the sauces at once. Let's all get sick.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. I just love how many verbal sharpshooters we have in our live stream. That's just great. Raphael saying Spikers are doing a cruise on the Legend February 28th.
I looked at that one.
Only $1,300 with tips on a balcony from Tampa. Yeah, I heard that.
It was a 6-day though. You don't like to do 6 days.
No, yeah, that's a 6-day. But I will admit that's a very good deal.
Yeah.
Papa Moses mentioning his destinations here.
That sounds all good.
Cabo, Puerto Vallarta, and Mazatlan. Nice. That's all like Mexico then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Megan to Papamoso, laughing out loud, hard pass. Yep.
Gaelic word.
Gaelic word was family. As I said, we have a good one on here. Oh, that's nice,
That's
Malcolm.
sweet.
That's really nice. Thank you. Thank you. And it is true indeed. Rafael saying, are there moderator potatoes? Are they moderator potatoes? Okay.
Are you?
Oh, that is referring to that the potatoes in the jacket.
Oh.
That's what he's referring to. Yeah, they very well might be then, Rafael. Papa Moso telling Nick that he can eat termites. There you go.
If they're on Wonder Bread.
Anthony Simone, why don't you like 6 days?
Because it's not 7.
What she said. Nick D is saying, Kim, hit him again one more time just for my dumb jokes.
So, would you like to be interviewed?
Yeah, Nick. You don't seem that shy at all, so why not you? Papa Mouse is saying 11 day out of London for $600, I'm told. What?
What are you talking about?
Whoa. I mean, 11 days
We can't fly to
out
London.
of London for $600. That sounds like the deal of the century to me.
It does.
Megan saying, curious, does anyone in the chat have an actual flight booked?
Not right now.
No, Megan, unfortunately. I wish we did, but no. Rafael saying, don't start with Chick-fil-A, love it. I am starting with Chick-fil-A because I'm convinced Texas Roadhouse is about 100 times better. Let's see here. Papa Mozo, she struck that man 5 times. Yes. And that is just on this live stream,
just
Papa
what you
Mozo.
saw, Papa.
So this live stream has been going on for almost 2 3/4 of an hour. So it easily fits like, let's see here, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's say 11 times. 11 times 5 is like 55 times a day is what that would even out to. That's how much I get hit, Papa Mozo. Malcolm saying, I'm going to Dash, going out to meet up with 4 other couples who I have known since the late 70s when at school.
Wonderful.
That's great, Malcolm. You enjoy yourself,
You have a
my
great
friend.
time.
Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy yourself. And
have a drink for us.
thank you so much for stopping by and doing what you do for us, being our very own Minister of Demographics.
We really appreciate you.
Absolutely. Never forget that. So you go ahead and enjoy yourself, and we'll see you next time.
Have fun.
Papa Mozo saying yes to Pina Colada in 3 weeks. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't say Pina Colada.
No,
Well, why did I think that was Pina Colada?
I don't know.
Picola. Huh. Anthony Simon is Texas Roadhouse good? Never had it. Oh, it's delicious. They specialize in steaks, Anthony. You would love it there. Ilana saying we can't even leave our state, let alone the country. That's kind of where we are at as well anymore, I think. That's a transatlantic crossing for 600. Yeah, okay. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's great. Margaret, Chick-fil-A and Texas Roadhouse are entirely different restaurants. How can you compare a steakhouse to a fast food chicken place?
I know. You can't, but see, and they're not comparing them. Mule is comparing them because people go to Chick-fil-A and they say, how was your experience? And they say, oh, it was 5 stars. It was exactly what Chick-fil-A was supposed to be. And then they go to Texas Roadhouse and they say, how was your experience? And they say 4 stars because this or that or whatever. They're not saying that it isn't as good as Chick-fil-A. What they're comparing it to is there other experiences in other steakhouses.
Yeah, it just, Margaret, I think it just really blows my mind that the people that go to Texas Roadhouse are generally apparently less satisfied than the people at Chick-fil-A.
Because people at Chick-fil-A have less expectations.
Maybe, but for some reason it just still blows my mind. And you're perfectly right when you say that they're 2 entirely different restaurants, but it's just something just seems wrong to me about it.
Look at Megan. 11-day what, Papa?
Yes. But Papa Moses saying, Neil, it's apparent that I must buy a metal sleeve. Yes. If you value your arm, Papa Mozo, you better get that metal sleeve. And don't get a discount one. Don't get a Wonder sleeve.
Wonder sleeve.
Margaret saying Piccola Pensacola? That
Oh.
might be it. Yeah, there you go. Pensacola, Florida. Ah, okay.
Okay.
There you go. Rafael says that he does have a flight booked to Florida in October.
Yeah, I didn't book mine yet.
No, we haven't
I'm
booked
waiting.
ours yet, Rafael. And I think we all know why with everything that's going on right now. We are very skeptical that it's actually going to happen. So we're kind of holding off the boat for now. Megan saying go to the 3-hour mark. Yeah.
Do we ever not at least hit the 3-hour mark?
It sure looks like it. Pepsi Cola, Picola. Yeah, there you go. Pepsi Cola in Florida, Nick. There you go. Anthony saying is Texas Roadhouse like Longhorn and Outback? Yeah, along those lines.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But I prefer.
We just like it better.
Here's the thing. I can't say about Outback because I, for some reason, never had Outback. But I have had Longhorn and I have had Texas Roadhouse, and I definitely prefer Texas Roadhouse. Nick is saying I could do an interview and I would drop a bomb with the followers. Oh. All right. Well, Nick D, I'm going to write your name down here, my friend. Nick D. There we go. Sounds good. You're on the list. Megan is saying that she has flights from the US to Tokyo in October. Could not pass up the crazy deal. 1% chance they will be allowed to go, but flight is at least refundable. Okay.
There you go.
Hey, then you got nothing to lose right there. But I'm also like the Wonder Sleeve one. Nice. Yep. Margaret asking Anthony, yes, it's more like Outback. Have you been to Logan's? It's most like Logan's, only not as good. Really? I'm not familiar with Logan's, but if you can outdo the Texas Roadhouse that we have here, then you're really, really something. Let's see here. Dennis saying transatlantic repositioning crossings are often the cheapest cruises on a per night basis. It is also the most affordable Disney cruise on a per night basis. Oh, okay.
Good to know.
That's right. Dennis is a great fan of the Disney cruises. Papa Moses saying we're flying to Pensacola in 3 weeks. Nice. So you're going to get some sunshine. Oh, you probably have sunshine now in Chicago.
Everybody has sunshine.
Ilana asking, what on earth is the Outback? Here in the United States, Ilana, it is a chain restaurant, steakhouse, basically. Have we been to Bonefish Grill? I do not believe we have.
No.
Nope. Megan saying Chick-fil-A is so regimented, look like like a C-19 test site in my area, and everyone is dining there no matter what time of the day. Crazy busy.
I know.
I know. Yeah, you always see those really, really long lines out there.
Yeah, and, all the way around the building, always.
Yeah, I'm passing on it. Mommy Moso loves Logan, apparently. All right, that's good to know. Rafael saying Chick-fil-A, you get the whole experience. The people there are so kind, fast, and they always go out of their way to give you the best experience. You don't get that at Texas Roadhouse. I'm not sure I agree there, Rafael. And again, one Texas Roadhouse is not another one. Maybe Texas Roadhouse in Oklahoma is not as good as Texas Roadhouse here. Ilana saying, with real, genuine Aussie Outback food, I highly doubt it, Ilana. Just like your Chinese buffets here are really not that Chinese.
Yeah.
Dennis saying there is a Bonefish Grill on Sand Lake Road near I-Drive in Orlando.
Good to know.
What about in Western Pennsylvania? Is there one there too?
No, not that I've ever heard of.
Margaret, I've been to both the Roadhouse and Logan's here, and at least in our area, Logan's has better service and better quality steaks.
Well, that's good.
I'm all for good quality steaks.
Me too.
Let's see here. Nick D is saying that there's about the Outback. It's an Australian-themed American restaurant. They do have them in Australia too. But since you don't need an Australian-based restaurant in Australia, no, obviously you don't. Let's see here.
Papa's had good service at Texas Roadhouse.
So did we. I mean, I can't.
Ours is always really
mostly,
good.
Yeah, we can't complain. Some are better than others. Ilana's saying, I've never heard or seen or heard an Outback in Australia. No,
Your Outback's a little different there.
probably. Have you been to Annie Ann's Pretzels?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I've had Auntie Anne's at the mall. Well, one time, me and Neil were on a road trip, and we stopped at one of the, plazas that you can go in and, use the bathroom, buy whatever, and have some food. They have the little different stations for food. And we thought, oh, you know what? We're just going to get some Auntie Anne's. We'll just get some pretzels. And what did it end up being, like $20 for pretzels?
Yeah, it was like something ridiculously expensive.
And we're like, we could have got real food.
Yeah. I see Margaret is taking off here. As much as I hate to leave steak chats, I need to get some sleep. Happy 4th, everyone. Hey,
Happy
Margaret.
4th.
Thank you so much for stopping by again.
We appreciate it.
Always, always, always. So sleep well, and we'll see you next time. Let's see. Megan saying Bonefish Grill's owned by Outback. 0 chance you will actually get fresh seafood there, only frozen. Oh, that's not good. Papa saying that his Longhorn experience was never good.
I'll be honest, Papa. I like the experience at Longhorn as far as the way things look and everything better than I like Texas Roadhouse. I think Texas Roadhouse is very loud.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't like that as well, but I like the food a lot better there than I do at Longhorn.
Yeah. Compared from the actual Outback, of course. Yeah,
exactly.
Obviously.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Throw a Barbie on it.
Yeah, throw a shrimp on a Barbie. That's what they're supposed to say in Australia.
Oh, gee. I didn't know that. Dennis saying there used to be an Outback Steakhouse on Collins Avenue at the very north end of South Beach. Okay. So no longer then. Rafael saying, I'm not saying I don't like Texas Roadhouse, but service is off and on, but food is good. Oh, yeah, I love the food there. Okay, looks like we are all caught up on the comments.
I think we're going to start wrapping it up.
Yeah, it's getting late.
And I think everybody's getting tired.
Yeah.
And we all have to have the 4th of July tomorrow.
That's right. So, if you are a creator, I think now is a great time to throw in the hashtag creator.
Yeah. If there's anybody here that we don't already know.
Yeah, if there is anyone in here that that is not yet connected with each other, that's a great opportunity then. Barbie is barbecue. Oh, yep. Wow. See, it's just fascinating how many different kinds of English there are.
Yeah.
Strangely, Ilana says, we say prawns, not shrimps. Don't they say both here in the US?
There are different things here in the US.
Nick is saying Malkias totally opposed to pretzels and the ends. Yeah, there you go. Papa Mo's was saying that Longhorn and Outback have never been able to cook a steak correctly. Hashtag medium rare. Yes, medium rare indeed.
Now, the one time I will say was for my birthday, and we went to our Texas Roadhouse that we do like, and for some reason, they just thought I shouldn't have a good birthday. They actually gave me a raw steak. I do medium rare.
Yeah.
And I will go as far as rare. But this was just a little bit brown on the outside and bright red everywhere else. I sliced into it, and our server went, "Oh my God." Then they saw me slice into it because it was literally not cooked at all. So they took it back, but instead of making me another one, they thought it was a good idea to put it back onto the grill after being cut into. Now, you really can't do that because all the juices have run out. So they brought me back a piece of shoe leather. And I said, no, this isn't right. I need a new steak. And then for some reason, thought it was a good idea to butterfly it when I wanted it medium rare. At that point, I had eaten, I believe it was 2 baked potatoes or 3 baked potatoes because they kept giving me a baked potato with the steak. So I just ate the baked potatoes, and I didn't get a steak that night. I just was like, after like the 3rd or 4th attempt, I'm like,
never mind.
And it's not that I'm not picky when it comes to it. I mean, if it would have been somewhat cooked or not shoe leather, anywhere in between there, I probably would have eaten it. But they just couldn't do it that night. And it wasn't just our table. Everybody around us was having issues. They were just had
apparently the kitchen was having trouble. So Anthony Simone is saying you've never been to Ruth Chris Steakhouse. Is it good? I'm not sure, Anthony. I've never been to that one.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, Anthony Simone is a creator. For those of you who have not yet thrown in the hashtag creator, if you are one, go ahead, throw in the hashtag creator. Ilana saying it's not late. It's only 4:30 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. Yeah, for you it is. Right now it is 2:39 a.m. over here. You make my disappointment better. Dennis saying, Anthony, just say no to Ruth's Chris. That is Dennis' advice.
Okay.
Papa Mo also pointing out that prawns are used
Yes,
shrimp.
there's something different.
Okay. Megan seems to share Dennis' opinion here about Ruth's Chris. It's garbage if going for a steakhouse chain, go for Morton's.
In Dutch, it's gambas.
Gambas, yeah. Megan Morris is asking for 8 more minutes. Well, I think it's going to take that regardless, just for wrapping up, Megan. Anthony Simone saying, I love rare tartare.
Yeah, it was raw.
There you go. Rafael, Chick-fil-A, you see those crazy lines here, but you'll be surprised how fast they go through them. I would hire them in a heartbeat. Okay, so Rafael, big fan of Chick-fil-A. Nick D is a lazy creator, he says.
Oh.
All right. Rafael is a creator, absolutely. Megan saying to Rafael, yes, waited in 100+ car line and it only took like 20 minutes. Whoa. That is quite fast, indeed. Papa Mozo seems to be the only one here that has something positive to say about Ruth's Chris. But adds to that he isn't that positive about it. Megan saying, yes, Kim, agree on those steak terms. Medium rare to rare is best. There you go. Is Morton's in the USA?
I would assume.
Papa Mozo is raving about Morton's here. Morton's is deadly good. Do you like tuna tartare?
I don't know. No, I do like, what's it called? My brain isn't working, Anthony. It's too late. I like when they do the seared tuna. That I do eat.
Okay. It does seem like this Morton's is quite popular. I don't think we have that in our area, though. So anyways, in the event that you have not yet given our live stream a thumbs up, now would be a great time to do so. We would very much appreciate it. It helps us on our channel a lot. I do think that everyone in here is already connected with us, but if you're just sitting there listening and you haven't spoken up yet and you're not connected, just please go ahead, hit that red button over there under our live stream and make sure it turns gray, preferably with the notification bell on so you stay updated of all our activities here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's see, some more comments in the meantime. Papa Mozo, it's interesting that food is so intrinsically tied to travel. Yes, I agree. But it truly is.
Papa, we're Italian. Food is tied to everything.
Oh, you are Italian?
Yeah. Well, so I think Papa is too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Papa Mozo, yeah. I believe he once said he's part Italian, part German. Anthony's saying it's okay, Kim. Dennis to Megan. Megan, who are you? I love Morton's and usually have my steak medium rare. Hearts. When we would fly into Chicago, we would always go to Morton's. All right. Not a Morton's brand ambassador, Megan says, but I do endorse something else apparently. Down Under Cruises is also a creator. Mm-hmm. Yes, they are. From the land down under, from Australia all the way.
We have like 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. Anthony's saying, I'm Italian and Irish too. Nice. Okay. There you go. Papa Mo's saying, yes, food and music is Italian. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Alana seems to second Papa Mo's opinion as well. Good. Let's see. Yep. Megan and Dennis are all about Morton's. Dennis saying Papa Mo's trying new food is the best part of traveling. Nice.
Are you gonna email me that recipe, Dennis?
Have we been to Italy? Oh yes, we have been to Verona, to be precise. A wonderful experience.
I had a fever.
Yeah, not so much for Kimberly. She wasn't
was
feeling
sick.
well at the time. And she, for that reason, she doesn't remember too much of the trip. But I do.
No, I just remember being miserable.
Raphael never heard of Morton, so apparently it is not that prevalent in the area of Oklahoma where he lives. Megan loves the purple top and coordinating eyeshadow.
I was in a purple mood.
Anthony Simone, the food in Italy, actually much to our surprise from what we tasted. Maybe we went to the wrong place, but we were not very impressed. It was edible for sure, but it wasn't like raving good like many people are about Italian food. So maybe we just happened to stumble upon the wrong place.
Yeah, I think so.
Dennis saying, Megan, most of the other fancy steakhouses put butter under the steak to make it taste good. Morton's doesn't do that. Good. I'm all for not using butter. That's great.
Texas Roadhouse, I'm sure does.
I don't know about that. I would have tasted it. They put it on the vegetables, though.
Yes.
Let's see here.
She's in purple too. It was a purple day.
How was the wine? Did we have wine in Italy?
I don't know. I had a fever.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we even had wine there. We
I
were
don't
not. We
even know.
were not there that long, and
I had tiramisu and it wasn't that good. I remember that, but I was sick, so maybe it was delicious.
White Castle.
I've never had White Castle.
I had to get a little more beefaroni in before the end. Hey, what was that?
It's for him.
I take the beatings for all what Nick says.
Yeah, that's just the way it's gonna be.
Gee. Ilana saying, must be a purple day, Kimberly. I'm in purple today also. All right, ladies,
we were on the
purple
same
today.
page.
They actually use good cuts of beef, so they don't rely on the sauces. That's a good thing.
See, I usually don't put a sauce on my steaks. He likes gravy on everything, including his steaks.
Oh, yes. Steak and gravy for sure.
And I don't.
All about that. Poor Neil. Yes, exactly, Anthony. This is what I go through every day. It's like my daily dose of abuse.
I like filet mignon.
Papa Mozo, White Castle is sinful and good.
I've never had it. It's hamburgers.
I tried that.
No, you wouldn't.
No? Oh, okay.
It's fast food hamburgers. Are you going to eat that?
No, if it is just fat. I thought it was maybe like real burgers.
It's fast food burgers. You're not going to eat that.
Wouldn't. Papa Mozo, she struck the man 6 times. 911. Yes, at the rate we're going. And look, Papa Mozo, that is not a metal sleeve right there. So I'm particularly in trouble. Dennis saying, Raphael, Morton Steakhouse are in many major US cities and around the globe too. Oh, there you go. Anthony saying, but you know Kim loves you. Yes, in her own way she does. Ilana saying, you two are so much like us, we always laugh about it. Yeah. Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're done. Goodbye.
Yeah. Okay, that is never how we say goodbye.
Goodbye.
That is really, Kimberly.
It's so funny.
Wait a minute, we got Tommy Truffle stopping by. Hey, there, look who's
we're
here.
Just going. We're leaving,
from Minnesota.
Tommy.
Welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Tommy Truffles, big shout out to you. So, how have you been? And what's the situation like in Minnesota at this point? I'm curious. Megan saying, Kim, Whistle Castle, you're not missing out.
White Castle.
Nick D
Sorry,
is apologizing to me. Yeah, that's what's happening, Nick D. Whenever you make a sharp comment, I take the beating for it. Dennis saying to you, Kimberly, you have to eat White Castle only after you leave the club. Same with currywurst.
See, I like currywurst.
Currywurst is good. Yeah.
That I do like.
Anthony says, I don't need a comedy show. I have you guys. Well, thank you. I take that as a compliment. Papa Mozo saying, no, Morton's only in Chicago. You must visit Chicago. Nice. Papa Mozo greeting Tommy. Nice. Tommy saying, happy 4th of July. Things are much calmer now in Minnesota. Nice.
No, they're not here.
That's good to hear, Tommy. So first of all, happy 4th of July to you as well. As you can see, we decided to pick the Jefferson Monument for our background today, just as a tasteful nod to the 4th that it is today. And we're glad, of course, to hear that things are much calmer in Minnesota. Unfortunately, here the C-19 is back up on the rise again, so things are actually going worse when it comes to that instead of better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we can only hope for the best, right? Raphael saying, I don't put sauce on steak, so if it is not good, I know it. Yeah. Sunsets at Sea. Welcome in, welcome in. You're still on. Hello all. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. We're actually starting to wrap it up, and then Tommy stopped in, and Sunsets at Sea stopped in. That's great.
Oh my gosh.
So let's see. What is currywurst? Anthony asked.
Well, you tell him what currywurst is.
It's literally kind of like curry sausage, Anthony. So
it's a sausage and then it has a curry sauce.
Yeah, they add curry sauce, and it is like really drenched in curry powder as well. It's very popular in Germany, and they typically serve it with French fries. White Castle's burgers are boiled, not grilled. A boiled burger. That does not sound appetizing to me. Dennis asking, have you both been to Chicago? Yes, but only the airport. So.
I have been to Chicago.
Yeah, Kimberly, actually, yeah, you have.
Yeah, but it was years ago. I was working. It was on a buying trip for a bridal, and I really didn't. I mean, I didn't get to do a whole lot other than work.
Yeah, but if your question really is here, Dennis, if we actually got to see something of Chicago, then the answer would be no. Papamoso saying to Rafa, I must visit Oklahoma someday. I think Papamoso just wants to go places.
Yes, I think so too.
I think that goes for many of us here.
This eye is
including me.
This eye is making me crazy.
Okay, what are you doing to your
My eye is itchy.
Well, then you need to scratch.
Yeah, not so good.
Yes, currywurst is delicious. Kind of makes the bun soggy if they don't do it right. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Look at Raphael to Tommy Travels. Welcome to the TTT mix. That's great. Dennis saying it's like curried ketchup and served with sausage to be eaten only late at night. I will say this, Dennis, it washes away very well with a good glass of beer. Papamoso thinks it's allergies for your eye, for your itchy eye.
Probably. It's that time of year.
Yeah.
It's always that time of year for me, though.
Raphael, well steamed, it's okay. I don't know, though, how I feel about like a boiled burger. That, like I said, that doesn't sound appetizing to me. Megan saying that Kim is ready for a massage. Hook her up, Neil.
I definitely am.
Well, I do think we have a massage therapist like a couple blocks down.
Yes, or you could do it.
I'm not a massage therapist.
You don't like to do that?
I certainly could try. But I'm also saying I'm Anthony Mozono and I approve this message. Nice. Tommy Travel saying I saw someone on YouTube rest haggis. That looked disgusting. Oh yeah, haggis. That is that Scottish dish, right? Yeah, I've
That's
heard.
stomach, isn't it? And
Isn't that like sheep intestines or something like that?
I think it's stomach.
If you read the black and white about haggis, it's really not that appetizing.
No.
So yeah, that sounds like a very accurate assessment, Tommy. Anthony, Neil, give Kim a massage.
Okay.
I just should never sleep, apparently.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like we are all caught up on the comments here. So for those of you who just joined us, so I'm particularly looking here at Tommy Travels, and I am looking here at Sunset at Sea Travels. Actually, minus the travels, but they do travel, so it still applies. You got any plans for the weekend, or any thoughts on the current situation regarding traveling?
I thought we were wrapping up.
Yeah, but you know, it's kind of lame to have people come in only for them to see you say goodbye. What?
Neil told me before we started this live stream Now, Kimberly,
Oh
we're
gosh.
not going to go very
Now I'm
long.
gonna get it.
We're not going to go very long. Let's keep it to 2 hours. And
That did not happen.
I said, it's very hard to keep it to 2 hours. He goes, no, we're going to keep it to 2 hours. Well, at some point, I lost all hope of 2 hours.
Probably at 2 hours and 1 minute.
Because we're having too much fun. And I knew 2 hours wasn't going to happen. And now I've lost all hope at 3. We're at 3 hours and 8 minutes.
Oh boy. Black pudding, yuck. Yeah, that's black pudding does not sound appetizing to Alana here. We got more comments. Yeah, we do. We have noticed. Megan to Alana, no to black pudding, hashtag same palette. Yep. What are you doing for the 4th of July? You're gonna do a cookout. Well, we did an early cookout just last week. But we're just probably going to take some rest, and then again, didn't we plan on doing some recording?
Yeah, maybe.
Because we have been planning on doing this. We forgot
it was the 4th.
Yeah, there's that. We have been planning on doing this beer tasting video with beers from all over the world, but all kinds of things have been happening, and it's just not happening so far. So. And now tomorrow or today is the 4th, so outside the stores are going to be closed. And yeah, maybe it isn't going to happen either on tomorrow. Rafael saying, I have some in my fridge, cooked them for 60 seconds on microwave. They kill my hunger. Papa Mozo asking Anthony to email him. All right. Nick saying, I made haggis once, stunk up the house. I can imagine. Sunset at Sea saying, that's okay, it's very late, I understand completely. I was playing trivia and popped in to say hello. Hey, always know that we very much appreciate it.
We love when people just, even if you stop in and say hello.
Even if you just stop by, it's always appreciated and you're always welcome. Tommy Travels is saying that he thinks he's going to go back to Wisconsin Dells tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's right. You did a video about that.
Things are more open now.
Yeah. Good for you, Tommy. Hope you enjoy. Let's see. Papa Moses saying Yonkers and Papa Moses would be nice, but I'm grounded. Oh, yeah. I think we all are kind of grounded. That's the issue, and that we're headed in the wrong direction. We can only hope for the best, though, and that's what we keep doing. Dennis saying make haggis for Burns night. Burns night, as in. What that is. What is Burns night, Dennis? Papa Moso, Tommy, I miss our home there. Oh, Papa Moso had a home there in Wisconsin Dells. Nice. Sunset at Sea, I'm a procrastinator. I'm working on taxes this weekend. Yeah. You did procrastinate on that then.
Well, everybody got it. It got extended.
I'm sure it did.
From April
to everything
July,
that has been going on. Yolanda saying, I hope you wore a kilt for the occasion to Dennis. Megan saying, show us the beers, Neil. Okay, that is the problem, Megan. We don't even have the freaking beers yet.
No, we forgot it. We've had some personal things come up.
Yeah.
And things got pushed, and then they got pushed again, and we're trying. And then we're like, oh yeah, we'll definitely do it Saturday, but we gotta see if the shop we want to go to is open tomorrow, being the 4th.
Yeah.
So it might be.
Yep. We'll see. Dennis loves Burns night.
I don't know what it is.
Anthony saying, from my live, my numbers went up. Thank you. That's good, Anthony. That's awesome. Yeah, I thought I saw.
People will watch the replay, honey.
Yeah, and that's another thing. We didn't really think this was a thing, but people do watch replays of live streams.
All the time.
They may not watch the whole thing, but they sure do watch parts. Tommy travels to Papa Moses, says that it is really a beautiful area. I love visiting there. Oh, yeah, I bet you do. Papa Moses saying no beer because Neil drank it all. You remember that from earlier in the live stream. Megan saying, you guys are amazing. We'd love to see some appearances from Kim's family on the live. There you go. I got to see what members would qualify for that. But thank you for the compliment, Megan. All right, we are all caught up here.
Share the beer.
Anthony, I definitely did share the beer. She had 2, I had 8.
Yes.
So she did get some. Papamoso suggesting for Tommy to rent a boat out at Holiday Shores. I wonder if that is the same boat that I saw in Tommy's video that I watched about that region. Dennis explaining to me that Burns Night is a celebration in January honoring the Scot poet Robbie Burns. It is a dinner and evening of his poetry reading, lovely by a fire, ode to a mouse. Okay, so it's a specific celebration in honor of a Scottish poet. That's interesting. Ilana saying that he wrote Old Lang Syne. Oh wow, that completely doesn't ring a bell with me, as you can tell, but that's how we learn. What? You're warm.
I know.
Anthony, have you done live from your phone like Raphael? No,
Not
we
yet.
have not. Megan saying, doesn't Pennsylvania have government-controlled liquor and beer? Lane, yeah. But a little bit backward here when it comes to that.
Yes.
So yeah, if you enter a Walmart here in Pennsylvania, no beer there. But you can go down the street and go to a beer distributor or a different supermarket that does somehow manage to get a liquor license. Papa Moses and Kimberly, check out Holiday Shores for travel and recreation in the Dells.
Okay.
There's some advice for you.
Yeah, the Old Lang Syne is New Year's Eve song.
Oh, okay. Rafael then saying, Anthony, that's why I told them to do one from Walmart, but it does not have to be from the break room. I hope not. Anthony asking Rafael if StreamYard works from the phone. Actually, it does. They recently added that feature, from what I remember, that you can use it on your phone now as well. Dennis saying, Kim explained to you all. There you go. Nick to Megan, when I was in Philly, you could only buy beer at restaurants. It was odd, or I didn't know what I was doing.
I know, it's weird here in Pennsylvania. They're changing the laws, but still we have state stores, and that's the only place you can get like whiskey or rum or any other harder alcohols. You have to go to a state store to get it. Now, beer and wine now, some of the grocery stores are allowed to carry beer and wine, but no hard liquor. It's all stupid.
Yep, let's see. Ilana saying it's a tradition to sing Auld Lang Syne on New Year's Eve. Oh, okay. Anthony, I said to do live on StreamYard from the phone. Oh, okay, all right. I don't know if we're really going to be doing that though, because it always seems like the connection from the phone is a bit wonky.
I don't know.
Dennis saying traditionally haggis is served because Burns wrote a poem about haggis. Oh, that explains why.
Okay.
Megan Moore saying many of those 13 original colonies have crazy liquor laws. Yeah.
Especially Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania being one of them. FYI, masks required everywhere, every time in Illinois now. Yeah, that's
and in Pennsylvania.
That's what it is like here now as well, Papa Moso. Anthony saying, how about from the break room? Yeah,
No.
I don't think so. It's too noisy anyways. Grim Reaper Country has returned. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Welcome back. Dennis saying, may old be forgotten.
That's one thing saying.
Raphael, we just got wine in Walmart this year.
Yeah, some of them are getting it.
Greeting the Dutch way. Nice, nice, nice. Ilana, oh, to the haggis. Oh, to the haggis. That's great. All right. What? Yeah, I think we're really going to wrap it up this time.
I think so.
Yeah. So anyways, we had an absolutely great time once again here in our Night Owl Edition live stream.
Wonderful time.
If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do so. Now would be an excellent time. Also, if you are a creator, go ahead one more time, throw in the hashtag creator. And in the event you are not yet friends with us, please do hit that red button under our live stream. Turn it gray.
Yeah.
Nice shade of gray, and hit the notification bell on so you stay updated of whenever we have something going on, which is quite frequently on our channel. So let's see. You said that the third time. Yeah, I probably did.
We're trying. We're trying to get out of here,
trying.
Anthony.
Megan saying, I know this is a travel channel, but everyone is falling in love with you guys. Would love to see a home tour video, Kim's makeup or skincare routine. Oh boy. Well, thank you for that input, Megan. Yeah, we'll give it some thought for sure. Papa Mosa saying, much love and peace to you and all your family. God bless. Thank you so much, Papa Mosa, and thank you for your continued support. Grim Reaper Country saying good night in Dutch. Wel trusten. Thank you, thank you. Dennis saying, you can make a modern haggis with minced lamb and oats without the stomach.
That sounds fine.
See, that I would try.
Me too.
Yeah. Ilana, enjoy your 4th of July celebrations. Whatever you do, great chat today. Bye, all.
Yes, it was great talking to everybody.
Absolutely.
Thank you all for stopping by.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. So much fun. We went up to 23 people.
I know, but it's really...
More people are coming.
It's really... I need some sleep at this point.
We all do.
Rafa saying you have a 1K member, so you can go straight from YouTube channel. StreamYard will use too many resources. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Anthony Simone, that question we'll be discussing in our next live stream. We'll give you a little bit more of an extensive answer to that. So you're welcome. Posted a Guns and Roses video. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Tommy Travel saying we'll give it some thought means no. I'm not sure, Tommy. We just have to look into what we could possibly do. So it's about you know, like a house tour, your makeup video. It all depends on the possibilities, really.
And how it relates to travel.
Yep.
What I can do is I can maybe take some pictures of different things and post them on our community page if you're interested. That I can definitely do.
There you go. Thanks, guys. Love your viewpoints. Awesome. Read more 5-hour live stream. My gosh. All right. So thanks so much for joining us, everyone. Really appreciate your company. And enjoy your 4th if you're celebrating the 4th. And if not, we send more greetings to you wherever on the world you are.
If you're not celebrating the 4th of July, still enjoy your 4th.
Yeah, absolutely. So until next time, I'm Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV.
Bye.
Bye.